Hey,
Oh,
Hey, everybody.
hello.
Happy
Hello,
Saturday.
hello, hello. Hi, Sylvia.
Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday and I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Before we start, I just want to say happy birthday to the U.S. Marine Corps and to all our Air Force and military people. Thank you for your service. This is Armed Forces Day. So, to all those who serve and their families, thank you for your service and signify. Hoorah.
Ditto.
hoorah.
I could say
Yeah,
ditto.
Today is unfortunately and it's the U.S. Marines birthday, I believe today is.
Yeah.
which was part of the Navy and still is.
You know, I did not know that.
Even though
Yes,
they fight with the Navy.
he used to sit up the sails with when they would try to
Whoa.
officers.
Mm.
Navy switched over to just being ass kickers all the way around.
Okay,
I'm
because
what?
you you kept cutting for a minute. I don't know what happened in that moment. I think, like I said, we still have solar flares, so please excuse the cutting in and out. That's just because we have solar flares going on. Do that on the 23rd, it's gonna be worse. So
Yeah.
just
Paul,
you
you
know,
roboted.
on the
What you
23rd.
did was robot.
What a robot is.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Well,
Yeah, it's been doing that. It's just funny it's doing it all suddenly again when I was gonna try to play video.
I don't know. Check one, two. Check, check.
Now
Yeah,
you're not
good.
Because it's
that
the headphones have the microphone, so I'm like trying to figure out. There's the TV's off. There's no YouTube on,
Are
so
they wireless or are they wired?
they're wireless,
Okay, well,
Bluetooth,
okay. Uh,
very rechargeable.
okay.
Bluetooth might be getting a signal through and might have popped through yours for a minute.
Maybe it's not fully
That's
charged and
possible.
it's actually losing power.
Nah, fully charge it like at 4 o'clock when it went dead on me listening to music.
Okay.
Damn,
Nice.
Uh,
Nice,
that's
nice.
messed up.
Go here to what I get. I get like an Apple earbud,
What in?
those Apple wired buds that you used to get with the phones, the old
Okay.
Apple product.
Hmm.
Those things wired, those earbuds with no none of that like soft stuff, like just the plastic. Best earphones you can ever have.
I have these.
I still buy
I have these ones that go over your ears and you plug them in. Oh my god, those are so cool because they're sound resistant. So when I'm doing meditation, I
them. Yep.
I love them on my ear because it takes out any sound that's around me, and I
I got a
don't.
pair of those too for gaming, and well, actually, I'm sorry, I don't have them. My wife bought them for her gaming, and I'm like, "What gaming are you doing? Are you doing like Call of Duty or something like that, or Modern Warfare or anything?" She's like, "No, I'm gonna do online with Jeopardy, or what is it? No, I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune with her best friend." I'm like, "And you went out and bought all that headphones for that?"
But
Hey,
She's
those
like,
are
she's
"You
not.
I'm like, all right, as long as you're happy, I'm not gonna argue with you."
wife, you gotta keep the wife happy, man.
No, a happy wife is a better life, buddy.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm well aware of that, man. That's why I was just like, I just walked away from that one. I was just like, nope, no, all right, I get it. All right, I get it.
like I got the head. You got the headphones. You're happy. Okay, we good. As long as
Well,
you're happy.
at least I got the Xbox One X. So that was back like not in the new generation, but the last generation. I got that. I got the limited edition, so at least I got that to her to play her games on.
Have you ever played Spyro?
She loves Spire. She's got every bloody one of them, and I do love them too. They're good games.
Yes, I love Spyro.
Ape Escape. Go to PS2 and go to Ape Escape. If you've never played it, try to get your hands on a game. And I'm telling you, Ape Escape is on PS2 and PS1. Try it. You'll love it. What's the other one that she's got? Oh, wait a minute. What's the other one? Look. She's got so many of them.
Yeah.
My favorite is
Hello, everybody's coming in. That's lurking. Hello.
hello, everybody.
We got one in Wishful's room and 4 or 2 in mine.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. This is a game called Super Lucky Tail.
Oh, I heard of that.
Super Lucky Tail is actually a pretty fun game.
Sounds like a hooker game.
Yeah. Now that would be Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Bumpy. How you doing, sweetie?
Hey, Bloody, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, B. Hey, B. What'd it be like? B. Oh,
Hope your day's going good. Hope everybody's day's going good.
Yeah, right.
I want this hair, but I would have to download so much shit to get it.
Yeah.
are we watching it? Have a little bit of documentary tonight?
Monday we're gonna do the Penhurst because
Oh, okay.
Nuckins she was too sore and tired.
Of course.
Yeah, she was laying back. She went to lay back
Oh my
down.
god!
And I
Wait a minute.
texted
Did
her
you
at
just
7.
say? Did you just say Narkin was laying on her back?
No, I said she was laying down.
Oh, I thought you said she was laying on her back. No, I just wanted to get that confirmed. That's all.
But anyway, I did text her at 7 o'clock her time, and I haven't heard text back yet, so she's probably sleeping yet.
Ooh. Okay.
So, if I'll see in a little bit how the videos are going. If the videos aren't lagging out on anything, then we'll try to pop up some funny videos.
I'm in my own chat. That's why I said that.
Oh, okay. Is she north? Yeah, she might be north. Yep.
So that's I've been.
And if anybody wants to come up, just ask me and I'll give you the link.
Ooh.
I'm tired of P-bombers and people that be respectful. Hi, Sylvia.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'll see you tomorrow, but no. Hey, I'm bringing you coffee. I'm bringing you Timmy, so relax.
You keep them in line out there, Sylvia.
Come on now. Sil. Come on. Sil. Relax.
She's just deviling you.
You want Timbits. All right, fine. And don't even tell me. I already know how many, so don't worry about it. Honest to God. I love you. I do love you, though.
Oh, my.
Oh, my nerves.
Well, today was a good day. You know, it rained over here, but it was nice. It wasn't hot. kind of warm, but it was really nice.
It's like I said here. Well, here actually it's 79. It was 63 earlier, and then it popped back up to 79.
It
Oh,
was
it was,
warmer. What was it? Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
well, I had fried rice. He makes spaghetti, and he makes good food, but oh my god, I just finished fried rice, so I can't eat no more.
I'm already eating.
Let's see who else we got here.
Over here downloading
Man,
more.
oh my god, a man from the past. How you doing, 10th man?
What's that?
The fellow Canadian.
Yeah, stole
Yep.
some too.
We're just chilling out, 10th man. I'm gonna test out.
Oh, I'm muting.
Oh, okay. But anyway, we're just no, that's good. We're just
Good to hear,
chilling out
man.
and talking right now. I'm gonna later on see if we could catch some funny videos if the stream's not lagging. If you want, I can send you a panel link. Hang on. It's in the chat. Hang on, 10.
Okay, you gotta check out if you get if you get videos, you should check out this thing called "What Your Animal Brings Home." These animals be bringing home all kinds of animals, and the parents are sitting there like, "Why?"
Who do we got? There's 10th man. Hey, bro. How you doing,
What
10th?
the hell is that?
You guys got some sound issues going on up here.
Big time.
Holy moly. People got to mute when they're not talking.
Okay, so is it gone? There we go.
Okay, well, you're about the only one that's noticing it, 10th. Can you see who it's from?
No, it's gone now.
Oh, wow, that's weird. I'm not sure.
It sounded like somebody had a television on in the background.
What it sounded like, it was literally a static noise, like on like an old flickering old TV tube.
Yeah, see, he could hear it too. It was pretty bad. It was real bad. It's
Oh,
good
yeah.
now. It's awesome now.
So it's not me, Jen. So I don't know. I think maybe it's probably Paul's stuff. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, that's probably a confirmation there with the finger. So
Get him, Paul.
Is it back? Am I in a well?
no, you're actually good.
Okay.
All right.
That was just weird. So what are you
How you
been up
doing,
to,
Ken?
10th man?
Sorry?
What
I
are
was
you
just
been up
asking.
to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I don't know. I started working out last week a little bit here and there. So my vaccine injury is, still just as bad as it was. But I'm hoping that it's going to get better with time. I mean, it's better than it was a year ago, because a year ago I lost the feeling and the movement in my left hand. So,
Sorry.
Well, that could be a possibility of carpal tunnel if you lost ability in that hand.
no. I know that's what everybody likes to try to say, because nobody wants to listen to the truth. But
Amen, brother. Amen.
listen, I was the biggest anti-vaxxer on planet Earth, and then still got the vaccine because I told myself, you're just being ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous. Just
Right?
kidding.
And that's why I'm sticking by my guns with the aliens. Is there are no aliens. It's a psyop. Anybody who believes it's a fucking idiot. Just like the vaccine. I took the vaccine. I've learned a lesson. Listen to nothing that the government says. Anything that the government says to do the opposite. It's better for you.
Amen.
Oh gosh, so true.
But think about it. how many lives did I save by getting vaccine injured? And then the tens of thousands of people who know who I am found out that I got vaccine injured, and then maybe those people didn't get vaccine injured. But even though the vaccine is safe and effective, it does slow the spread of the unicorn virus, and it's the greatest thing ever. I think we should be up to 10 or 11 boosters by now, and that's the best course of action for everyone.
Safe and effective.
I think there's only one of the vaccines that ain't working that they had to constantly recall back.
Yeah, no.
Some are worse than others, but they're all bad.
So far, AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson have been pulled. So
yeah, Pfizer is good. I actually took the Pfizer one.
I'm back.
Me too.
Back, Brody.
I took the Pfizer one. Now the Pfizer ones, I haven't had any problems with it.
Hide you.
You're lucky.
Yeah. Okay, Tessie, Slash. You haven't met Wishful Thinking and
Hello.
Nothing But Son, Brody, right beside Paul. And of course,
Hi.
Way to go.
The pleasure
Brody.
is all yours. The pleasure is all yours.
Oh, it was about 10 minutes ago.
Oh God, Brody. Really?
Brody.
When you're doing it to yourself, it's called abuse.
Oh,
Well, then I do a pretty good fucking job of doing an abuse to me.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
He's so abusive for hours on end. He's just,
Brody, have you ever met Ted's Man before?
No.
Oh, Ted's Man, have fun.
I was on a panel earlier on Eli's, the auditor guy, and because somebody sent me a link because he got punched in the face or some nonsense, and I just wanted to go find out what's going on. And their answer was, go watch the video. He's going to release it later. And I'm like, bro, I'm on my lunch from work, and I stopped in. And then someone was like, they were all trying to give me a hard time, like I was a troll or something. And then I'm like, do you guys want me to go? And this lady goes, well, you can go, I guess, if you want or something. I'm like, all right, bye. But am I going to sit there and argue with people while I'm on my lunch eating peanut butter toast?
yeah, that's no way.
Like, bro, I ain't got time for this.
You're still living in the East Coast, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Where at?
I didn't ask that. It's none of my business.
No, I'm asking him.
First, smell underneath your arm and let me know if you smell pork. I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's New Brunswick.
Yep, another fellow Canadian.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He's very opinionated, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Sorry that I watch congressional hearings, parliamentary hearings, read news articles, and keep up to date on most things that go on in the real world. Sorry that I pay attention.
In our Canadian government, we should actually pay attention to, because honestly, we're getting screwed if we don't.
No, you shouldn't. No, there's no point. I spend.
Fuck,
almost
I'd rather live there than fucking the U.S. anymore.
But no, you don't. No, you don't.
Wait a minute. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Because we're getting screwed bigger time.
Nah, bro.
Oh man, you got to really evaluate that again.
Canada has gone in 20 years from being a little more than since 9/11, went from being the most free society in the world without any comparison to the point where our laws in Canada said that if your country creates a medicine or any type of technology that we're allowed to just take it if you won't sell it to us for a fair price and make it our own. And then it's now become where if you tell your brother that he's not a girl, that you can go to jail for life. And that's our new laws. That's our new laws.
You mean if the U.S. makes something new, they'll come over and try and take it?
Yeah, like if you made a new drug for cancer or something like that, we're allowed to reverse engineer it and make it, but we're not allowed to sell it outside of the country. We were just allowed to, for the betterment of our country,
distribute it in the country.
Replicate it.
No, anything else. I get it. Yeah. 100%.
Yep.
Isn't that like considered treason though if you go against us?
What's that?
Isn't that like kind of like considered treason if they try and take it from us?
Wait a minute. We're Canadians. We're not even a part of your country. How's that called?
Right.
No, but I thought we had a contract with them or something.
There's no contract when it comes to treason for Canadians.
Yeah, we have a treaty with you guys. It was from the
That's what I meant. If they steal from us, I think that would be like not treason. That's not the word I was looking for. But like they'll break the contract.
Yeah,
we're like even if it's a Canadian company, you're allowed to go and go, okay, I'm making a generic brand of that medicine, and then you just. So that's the way I see. That's the country I grew up in, where we do whatever's best for the whole of society in Canada, and we also helped everybody else. And our military was a peacekeeping force. We were not even allowed to fire upon anybody. We went from a 9/11, where we were a peacekeeping nation, to a pirate nation. Literally pirates that are going into other countries and killing people and stealing their shit.
He ain't wrong about that.
So Canada is now an official socialist country.
Doesn't that actually sound familiar, Paul?
No, you're
worse.
You're not getting.
Well, okay,
Doesn't that sound familiar, Paul?
Yeah, it does.
That's something that we would do.
Yeah, but that's the United States, and we're not the United States.
Canada is America's hat.
No, Canada's China. We were bought by China. It's a fact. Everybody knows it now. I told everybody 4 years, almost 5 years ago. No one would listen. They said, "Where's your proof of these things?" And now it's all coming out to fruition. And I have it all recorded that I called it out more than 4 years ago. I said, and people are like, how would you be able to figure this out? And I'm like, well, let's see. We made the law that any people in China or anywhere in the world, and China bought most of the land in Canada. And they did it in the US too, but mostly in Canada. And now they're trying to make rules that they can't do that. And it's all lies, right? We're owned by China. And very, very soon, China and Russia are going to attack through the North Pole, America. We did these shows on my show years ago, and we showed what the plans are. These are written plans. They wrote them down. There are videos on YouTube that show exactly what's going to happen. Russia and China will attack America through Canada, and then we're good to go. That's the way she goes. It's about to happen.
The submarines, man. The submarines will do it. The submarines will take us out, and then they'll just go after.
But you would think that they would know it would be kind of like suicide to go against us.
No, but what are you going to do? Are you going to attack them through Canada?
How do you think you're going to respond against a whole attack for two major countries?
No, but I'm saying you can't. You can't attack Canada, even if they attack through Canada, because then you break every treaty that you guys have with every other country. This is all orchestrated. This is a plan. This is a planned operation.
We're all screwed at the end anyway.
It's planned. This is all planned.
But
we're all fucked in the end anyway.
If the United States were getting attacked, and you got China and Russia going after it, they're not really going to go after all of us at the end of the day. What they're really going to do is hit you. But guess what? We're going to get the shit from your fucking war.
I still say we need to keep our eyes on North
Canada doesn't do shit to anybody.
Wait, what did you say, Jen?
We can't even do shit for ourselves.
In my opinion, we need to keep an eye out on North Korea, because I really do think they have something going on that we ain't seen. Of course, we can't get in there to see. They only put out stuff that they feel is important to put out.
Okay, so there's something called the Five Eyes countries, right? Where England, U.S., blah, blah, whatever the Five Eye countries are, right? I'm a little high, got high right after I got off work, so don't ask me for specifics.
I was going to say, you're
So,
still smoking, right?
not when I'm, anyway, so Five Eyes, right? And the purpose of the Five Eyes is your country's not allowed to spy on you, but England's allowed to spy on America and Canada, right? So they use the other Five Eyes countries to monitor to not break the law within our countries. So you're telling me that that's a simple fact, that this is a known fact that this is happening, but then we're supposed to believe that all the other governments aren't all working together in a mass extermination campaign, so that because when the internet came, we got access to everything. It took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna, but now all of a sudden everybody has the proof at their fingertips to show exactly what's going on. So they have two choices. Either they hold themselves accountable for the crimes that they've committed, or they exterminate us before we exterminate them. They know that that's the choice.
Yeah, well, 10th Man, if you've been keeping up with it, the U.S. is looking at what Europe does. Whatever Europe does, we're basically following in track with that.
The Five Eyes are Europe, which is Europe, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and
don't forget China.
And no, Five Eyes means the one watching
No. Western.
And of course, the United Emerald Isles. That is the Five Eyes that watches over.
Isn't that wonderful?
Well, like I said, we're all fucked at the end regardless.
Well, you guys, us girls got it bad because they're telling us what we can do with our bodies. If you get raped or incest, guess what? You don't have a choice of what you can do with your body. They say you can have.
You got to remember to forget. Right? So, listen to how they change your language in front of your eyes, right? And you just go along with it because it's a spell. Just like I said, this is all magic, and it's not really magic. It's just people are fucking stupid, most people. So, when the vaccine came out, the abortion movement went from being pro-choice to pro-abortion. They chose to become the thing that there's no good translation of abortion, right? There's no such thing, right? And when you describe something as an abortion, it's a catastrophe. So they chose, in order to push the vaccine and take away your medical rights, to change pro-choice to pro-abortion. And they did it right in front of everybody's eyes, and nobody even pays attention to it.
You're right.
You know what?
Well, I can't say nothing because I never took the vaccine.
It's not about the vaccine. It's about the whole entire situation. I'm giving examples of how they perform magic tricks on 8 billion people, like David Copperfield. Copperfield.
Yep. You understand that one, Brody?
Mm-hmm.
They have us all basically
Smoking mirrors.
brainwashed and thinking one way instead of us thinking the other way.
Ouch, my legs.
Like I said, for somebody to literally sit there and tell me that, okay, if you have a medical condition, like I have epilepsy, somebody do that to me and I can't get pregnant, I can die because I can have a seizure while giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky that I had my daughter, but I can literally have a seizure and die. And they don't care. If you can spit out a baby, fuck you, the baby comes. I don't care if you're a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, and your papa decided to do that to you. The baby comes. And that's fucked up.
Yeah, over here we're losing our rights fast. A lot of people don't realize that.
We've had our rights taken for a long time, and people only slowly.
Yeah, but more is actually, it's getting worse too. That's what's sad.
And it's because of this conservative party that decides who wants to be with this other guy, who I will not
Actually, at this
name.
point, nobody's winning.
It's
No.
a two-headed snake. It's a two-headed snake.
It's gonna
No,
sound
if we were
weird.
all-
It's
if
gonna.
we were all smart and not being afraid of the fucking government and we go against them, there's nothing they can fucking do.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna sound weird, but and that's a wonderful theory, but it's a pipe dream of a child. I'm not calling you a child. I'm just saying. So
I
My
know because
husband-
people are too afraid.
my husband watches a tremendous amount of the most horrible television on planet Earth. I've
Hold on.
seen
Did you just say
Hundreds
your
of-
husband?
yes,
Yes.
I've seen hundreds of hours of Love and Hip Hop from all the different cities. Teen Mom, like every RuPaul's Drag Race, like every the most horrible stuff, right? Like, and I'm not just talking. Like, did you guys know that the people from 16 and Pregnant, then they're the same people that are on Teen Mom?
Yep.
And did you guys know that Honey Boo Boo is, after she was a kid, has a different show?
That's
So, like, this is stuff I don't willingly watch this stuff, but so I watched an episode of Teen Mom, which is the people from 16 and Pregnant,
yep.
where she came home and there's like there's a 3 or 4-year-old kid or something, maybe 5. I didn't see the kid, but young kid, right? And she comes home and her mother, who's like a 50, I think she said she was 57 or something. She says to the daughter, who's like 20 or something, 20, and she's like, you gotta when you get home from work, you got to take care of your kid and do the stuff around here that's taking care of your kid. And listen, I know that reality TV is not real. I get it. But I think this might be real because some stuff is real. All right. So if it's not,
some more
it's-
hidden messages.
so she goes, the daughter's response to the mother was, listen, I got to smoke. And the mother goes, and she got like old and like the curly old woman hair, that's like fake blonde and right, and glasses, like grandma glasses, right? And she looks at that girl with the just like the she goes, smoke what? And the daughter goes, I need to smoke weed. This is the time of day that I smoke weed. And I'm telling you right now, if I was that fucking mother right there, and then she stormed out and left her fucking son there with the grandmother, I'm telling you right now, that bitch wouldn't have made it out that fucking door. I would have put the boots to her right there and then. And that's what's wrong with society, is nobody wants to take accountability for shit. That little girl, and there shouldn't be a law against it. It's not assault. It's not assault. That woman just tried to abandon a baby. And then, listen,
It's called
I understand
concerned
that.
citizen.
I understand that sometimes abortion is necessary for certain circumstances. But when abortion was a big thing in the early 80s, and then the Roe versus Wade thing happened or whatever, all I heard was rare, safe, and legal. And then it became like a tampon, where you just throw it away and use it as a form of birth control. Unacceptable, right? So I think we need indentured servitude. We need to go back to the days of indentured servitude.
Yeah,
Slavery.
I mean,
Slavery until you pay your debt to society.
I agree with the abortion. I mean, like,
Yeah, a portion of it.
oh yeah, like
No, I'm saying-
say if a young girl or something got raped and got pregnant, I can see that happening. But if you're just stupid and dumb and you want an
But-
abortion, I think that should not be allowed.
But
Or unless
why?
there's a medical risk.
But why should the baby be put to death because of the crimes of the parents?
Yep, that's what I say. Unless wishful, like she would have a seizure and probably die from pregnancy. I can see that being abortion. Certain, you know what I mean.
Circumstances depending.
Yeah.
But if the child, if they're far along and that child has a heartbeat and they're already, say, 15 weeks that you're developing?
Okay, but here's the thing. If the parent is at risk, if this parent is at risk that they can die, like I was telling somebody, do you know what the mortality rate for an African American woman who has a baby? It's low because we have a lot of medical things that are stemmed from it. From preeclampsia to heart condition to diabetes to freaking seizures, all kinds of stuff, stroke, heart attack.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're at risk for stuff like that, I can see that happening. But if you're just like stupid and not use, hold on, I kind of have my windows down and people are around me. So if I say this, it's gonna be really weird. But if you're stupid enough and not use a fucking condom, then abortion should not be allowed. Then.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah, we should not have a license to have a baby. It's our body. We've been
We
doing
got
this for
enough things to worry about with licenses.
We got that electric noise again.
I don't know I don't know where it's coming from.
I think that's probably Paul.
Yeah, it's me. Of course, it's me.
I was looking
It's my
around here with
My vape is a high frequency vape, and it buzzes. I don't know. I hear it too.
that.
Now it's gone.
Like I said, when it comes to having family, having families and stuff, we've been doing this for thousands of years. Why does it take a dude to come in and tell us when to have a baby? What the fuck? We've been
I truly get what he means, though. I mean, yes, after a certain weeks, I forget how many days it takes, but once there's a heartbeat,
yeah.
It's already a baby and it's already formed. You know what I mean?
See, this is the problem. 90% of abortions, I believe, in my personal opinion, are due to finances. Not due to anything like that. It's because people can't afford to have a baby. So maybe if the government wasn't stealing all our money and sending it to blow up people in other countries, they wouldn't have to tax, Canadians anyway, 50 to 60% of our wages to begin with. And now they're raising taxes again. And maybe we wouldn't have to abort so many babies if the government wasn't stealing our money to kill other people. Do you guys see that the whole thing is set up as a satanic blood worship spell? Like they're trying to just kill as many people as they possibly can until Jesus comes?
Yeah, they're trying to fucking justify a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, we're basically overpopulating the government, and they don't like that.
Here's the thing. Sylvia says it best. My body is for somebody to say, yeah, I'm with her. If it's my body, and it should be nobody else's opinion on who and when I should have my baby, or who I should have a baby with. That is my body, my choice. Keep your bands off my body, like we say again.
But the baby's not your body.
It is
No, it's not.
my body. The baby is in my body. It's in my fetus.
In your the baby, so the baby can't be your body
No,
and
what-
also
what
in your
he's-
body.
What he's trying to say, Wishful, is that the baby becomes its own life.
Right.
It is
Because don't forget this, and this is what a lot of people don't want to think about. A woman
But like
does not.
Wishful, just real quick, Wishful, I get what she's saying,
I do.
because she would actually get a seizure and probably die if she
Yep.
ever got pregnant.
I
So
understand.
abortion on that I would accept.
Yep, I get it,
like I said,
and I'm not saying that shouldn't be allowed.
You don't need
Yeah.
to accept it. When you grow a vagina and you get a period, come back to us.
So this is what I'm transgender, so I have the same opinions. No, I'm transgender.
They just don't get there in time, and then the person who's an asshole who didn't get the abortion they wanted
Yep.
and couldn't get the help they wanted, and nobody would take the baby away from them, yeeted
Yep.
the fetus anyways after it's already born.
Okay, so
We see Anthony.
the baby is not part of your body. It's a distinct life form, right? And murder is murder, right? And that's just the way that it is. It's not the way that I want it to be, right? Because you got to understand, I don't have an opinion on anything, but I also don't agree with harming others. So we got to make a choice as a society. Either there are no rules and everything is permitted, or we have rules that we follow. You can't have a law that contradicts another law, or else it nullifies both of the laws.
True. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. You can't
Right?
have two
So-
rules that
See, this is
says-
nice. Actually, us talking and not arguing, but just talking. I like this.
Well, Techman will always talk. He doesn't.
I like him already.
He'll debate. Techman will debate, but he's not one to sit there and like argue.
Yeah, Sylvia, I agree with that too. That we are the ones wind up raising, take care of this baby, and Angie has a point. There are some kids that when they do, because of the situations that going, you wind up finding out stories. Like this little girl here in Pennsylvania. She was 12 years old. Her mom and them abused her to the point that she was found. She was only 50 pounds. She's 12 years old. They found her chained. She died of starvation. She was 50 pounds.
Damn.
What about all the kids out there whose parents didn't get an abortion, didn't fucking want them, but got stuck with them anyways? So they got raised by parents who hated them all their lives because nobody would do shit and nobody would help them.
Still better to be alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean, considering I was abused by my ex-stepfather, I mean, I still prefer to live with him again instead of not living.
Okay, but what about the kids that don't end up growing up? Because the shit with their parents gets so bad and nobody cared after the baby was born that the baby ends up dying.
Once again, maybe if the government wasn't stealing everybody's money, it wouldn't be such a dire situation in the first place.
yeah, true. That too.
For that. It's gonna come down where it's already starting. It just hasn't really opened up yet. We're only seeing bits and pieces.
I mean, every time I turn around, I'm seeing things about. There's a channel, if anybody gets the chance to, it's called Suffer the Little Children, and it's by a podcaster named Lainey, and she tells you stories of these little kids who are sadly taken out or unalive by the caretakers and the loved ones that they have. And some of these kids, they slip through the cracks. Foster care. They had foster parents. They had DCS. They had all kinds of people but they slipped through the crack. There was a kid up in Canada. What's her name? Her last name is Logan. She was in DCS custody when the lady taped her to the chair and she suffocated to death. And her sister actually heard all of this as it's happening. You know how traumatizing that is for that little girl? You know how her sister's going to now have to go. Now that's more part of therapy and psychiatric work for a child. And this was all because she was in DCS custody. And these people seen this shit was happening. It was told to them by the parents. There's another kid that the same thing was happening. Her grandfather, there was one where his grandfather is begging them, don't give this kid to her mom. Please don't give this kid to her mom. Please. And I mean, he was blind.
Too.
Well, my thing is,
And
the
they
children
did
that they were taking away from the parents and stuff, they're using for CP, for trafficking. And nobody wants to stop that, and that pisses me off. I know I wrote to the freaking government and bitch about my feelings on that shit.
I mean, as a foster kid, I can tell you.
I just think it's funny that the government is allowed to human traffic, but if we sell our kids, my God, we go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but you guys, I don't know if I told all of you guys, but I know I told Jen. But I actually was talking to my mother the other day, and I was actually maybe thinking about adopting a child. I think I'd be an awesome dad.
That'd be the greatest.
You can't adopt me, dude. You can't adopt me. You can't adopt me. And Brody,
oh no,
if you really are trying to do that, go for it. No. Seriously,
but I actually looked up to see how much it was going to be to adopt the child here. It's between 20 and 50 fucking grand. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Unless you go through doing foster care, and you go through that, and it knocks down like.
Yeah, but because of the situation.
There's also a whole bunch of shit that you have to jump through.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, it's that much money to fucking adopt the child, unless you go get a lawyer.
Because you're not adopting a child, you're buying one.
Yeah, I know. That's what pisses me off more than ever.
Thank you. I'm adopted, man, and I was free. I don't know now. The kids are actually being raffled off by the sounds of it.
I know.
They say, we want these children to have family. Okay, fucking give them a parent. Not fucking sell them to them. Like a fucking, that pisses me off.
I agree there.
I will tell you.
Here's a stable house. No, here's a stable household. Here's a bunch of working family that actually got great jobs and everything like that. You can tell that they can take care of the kid. Give them to the family and let them adjust in there. Do visits on them and everything. And check on them, and there you go. After a while, leave, and then that's it. Move on. That's just my opinion. I mean, like, you don't sell a kid, man. You give a kid somewhere that somebody can take care of them, man. They're already gonna pay enough for him for the rest of his life. You gotta sell him.
Like me, I had my daughter, and when my daughter,
you know what I mean?
When my daughter was born, I had her for a little while, and then she was put in foster care. I knew I had mental and emotional disabilities, and I knew I couldn't care for her. So I gave her to somebody that would give her the best life that she has. And my daughter is now in college and doing the best in her life that she can.
Do you talk to her?
Yep.
Aw. I didn't know you actually had a daughter until now. I've known you for how long, and you didn't tell me? Oh, I should kick your ass.
Oh, Brody, man, you just didn't get the script. You didn't get the script.
Yeah, you didn't put it in the script, you damn it.
That was Polly's job.
Yeah, told you.
Paul?
Have you guys ever seen the show? Have you guys ever seen the show Little People of Atlanta?
Yes.
That sounds familiar, but I've never watched it.
Yes,
one of the most entertaining shows I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, I haven't watched
Aren't they
it.
strippers or something?
Britain. That was
No,
Do they just
They're-
party? They just go from club to club and
they're all little people, and by little
Right.
people, they're like Gimli off of Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Oh, geez.
right.
If you get my meaning.
Yeah.
Little people.
And I'll be right back, guys. I gotta put my
You know, they live in mountains and mine mithril and such.
Yeah. And mushrooms.
All a minute.
Fight,
Do they have Gollum there?
they fight behind couches like hand puppets and such.
Where's Gollum?
Did they have long beards too and everything?
Some of them.
Some of them are very cool. Some of them,
Yeah, you gotta have those red long beards.
watch out. Sorry.
Carry large axes.
Oh, you have to. I mean, don't get it confused with Thor from the MCU, but yeah, large axes. would
Wait,
be back
Sylvia-
then, yes, absolutely.
Sylvia, are you sure you're looking at the right picture of me?
Oh, you're good looking, Brody.
I don't think I am, but
Okay. Test man opinion.
Smash
What?
your pass. Smash your pass.
And
Pass.
Pass.
You can answer this from a guy view. Doesn't
What?
Brody look good?
Who's Brody? You guys are real small on my phone here, and it's not.
Crazy knucking son.
did not make my
The guy-
screen bigger.
Are you talking about the only guy with the camera on?
Hold on.
No, he does. He is not good looking at all, but that's okay. He looks like a guy I'd be
Okay.
friends with.
That's okay.
I told you.
All right. No, here's
Well, no, I can't really see you, dude.
here's
Like
the
literally,
fun thing.
you're your face is a quarter of an inch round.
Exactly.
oh wow!
Oh.
So if you wasn't
Your
married,
face is the size of the.
I remember.
Yeah, you look like a regular guy. Solid 5 out of 10.
He's a regular guy for sure. Spot on. 5.
No, you're not ugly. How old are you? Around
Hey.
35?
10.
I'm
35,
31.
40? You're 31?
Yep.
Yeah. Can't really tell.
Oh, trust me, you would tell if I actually cut my beard off.
Right. You're a bit baby
Everyone
face.
always thinks I'm fucking younger. I hate that.
When he actually said that he actually had like you had a boy or husband, right? His face,
Yes.
I saw his face drop. He was like, "Oh, no, that's true because I know you're bisexual."
Who?
Yes, I am. I
Not
am.
you, Ted.
Me too.
No,
Me too. Yep,
He
me
is.
too.
That's why
so-
when you said husband, I'm like, wait, what? I wasn't expecting you to say that because
Matter of fact, I'm a non-binary transgender paleo vegan ghost with the wolf every second Tuesday, a witch, and a couple other things too. I can't remember right now. I'm tired and stoned.
we are too.
And you are too.
wait, you want to repeat that one more time?
Non-binary,
Yeah, right,
transgender, transracial, paleo vegan ghost with the wolf every second Tuesday, and also a witch.
All
What
right.
the? Okay, what's that mean? You got
I'm a lot of stuff, man. You can't contain me.
He's
Yeah.
wizard-like.
so what's that mean? Like, no, I'm being serious at the moment. Like, you're trigender. What's that? What does that mean?
It's very, very complicated. It would take a long time to explain. Mostly it means insane, but if you have questions, go ahead.
In other words, you like women and men.
Sounds like somebody I would love to be friends with.
Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
I
you go.
hate normal people. They are too boring.
Me and my
Oh, there you go.
me and
Oh yeah,
You-
I
you
gotta
do
be friend.
remember
I gotta be
Ted's got
friends.
a husband, right?
me
Hey, that
and
doesn't mean he
He's
might not like
married
to share.
now. Have some
That
respect.
doesn't matter. Maybe he likes to share.
Hey, now.
I can't speak to that.
Maybe he's polyamorous. Maybe he'll do polyamorous, man. That's what we are.
Hold on a sec. Sylvia, what do you mean I do you if not married?
If she wasn't married, she would ask you out and everything.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay. I wasn't
Listen,
sure if that was
if it was,
female or.
I will admit, if it was before I was married and I had a couple drinks and you came on to me, I probably would fuck you.
All right. All right. Know your least fuckable.
But
Somebody's had a few drinks.
do you do what was that word? Slash.
77% chance.
Okay.
After
Oh
six
my God, I
drinks,
gotta-
90%.
There you go.
6 or more drinks, 90% or better.
There you go.
We are
So
called.
what are you drinking though?
That's
when you're
okay. I'll
doing
just buy you a 30-pack.
that? No, 10 man. What are you drinking though? What do you want? What do you want though? What is the liquor that your choice?
I wasn't blushing at all, by the way.
If you want me to be able to stay hard, it has to be beer.
See, I like my moonshine.
Yeah, no whiskey dick. Yeah, no whiskey.
Oh, boy.
I'll throw a cock ring on, but I'm probably it's going to be a hard ride. You're going to be sore.
Oh, that's fine. I like it. I like it without lube.
Oh, God.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
I walk away
I
a
think
second
we
and
just
come back to
see
you.
the connection. Hey, what do you care if they have lube, Jen? Stay out of it.
That's why I said I came back and I hear lube.
This is all before I was married, not
Oh.
now.
I mean,
I used to be a hoe.
maybe I will just get both of you drunk.
10 years ago, when I met my husband, I was dating 7 dudes.
Oh, maybe I'll get both of you drunk.
I'm what you call. We are called what.
Hold on, Slash. Let's go talk, Slash.
I'm just. I got the popcorn going. I got to go check on it.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Okay, Wishful.
I said we are what you call polyamorous, which means it's 3 of us. 2 girls, 1 guy. Yes, it is a very great relationship. We've been together for what, some years, somewhat
Wow.
years.
That sounds like the worst idea ever. Let's do it.
Worst idea.
Oh, shit.
It's a cool. We've been together for 12 years, and it's been a very, very wonderful ride. Me and Angie are married, and then we have a deed.
I think
I-
after all this, I think, we should switch to this, put this on.
That'd probably be smart.
I think that would probably be more appropriate.
After this comment, I think so.
Yeah, that is actually a very good idea, sweet. Thanks for
And
that.
Sylvia, I can't say I could do the same because I haven't seen a picture of you. But so far, I kind of like you because your comments. So, I mean, I don't base off of it on fucking looks,
do
really.
know- I
So
do.
10
I
minutes.
do. I do know Sylvia. I know who that is.
10 minutes.
I just never seen a picture of her.
She's a,
That's the mechanic chick.
yeah. Well, that's on her.
Wait.
That's on her.
Back it up. She works on cars?
Works on
Slash
cars. She
answer.
did my snow plows back in the day. And,
Okay, yep, I'd marry her already.
yeah.
She's
She does for-
that already tells me she's a tomboy.
She's already. Yeah.
With
she
a
is,
giant
but she's
sponge,
got
a
8 kids,
G-string,
so
and a large bucket of water, soapy water.
Oh, God.
I had no idea. You'd have to ask her that myself. No, go for it. Ask her, not me. Either way, good girl, really smart. Like helps me out all the time. She's amazing, man, with stuff. It's amazing.
Man,
Like
See,
Any
most
job
guys
I
would get
do, I'll
jealous
actually
if a woman knew more things about cars. I don't. I think it's more sexy.
Hell, I know some stuff
No,
about cars.
she taught me a bunch too. She's
Ten
actually
men.
one of my wife's best friends. So
How long have you and your husband been married, if I may ask?
Wait,
You
what?
asking me?
I said 10 men. How long have you and your husband been married?
9 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Congratulations.
way to go, man.
Cool.
Right on, man.
Yeah, he sounds like a dude I would love to hang out with, actually.
Oh,
Dick
that's
2 bomb. Dick 2 bomb.
Wait, what?
No, wait, what?
D2B, motherfucker. Dick 2 bomb.
Sorry, I was actually staring at a guy that was over here that was really cute.
Oh gosh, of course.
You've never seen 10th Man, so do you still have old videos up 10th where he can go look you up?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff, but I don't really show my face on camera very much. If he's trying to see my
Hey.
face.
Yeah,
I
put your
remember-
camera on for a sec.
Because I remember
Why?
you-
Let me look
Because
at
it'll be
myself in
nice
the
to
mirror
actually
first.
talk
Make sure I
to
got no
somebody that-
boogers hanging out.
No,
Just be
You guys are
you.
gonna get an exclusive because nobody's ever seen me with glasses on before.
Oh, you got glasses now.
Yep, first time anybody's seen me with glasses on that I know of.
Oh, wow.
I'm an ugly motherfucker.
No, you're not.
No,
You're
you're
handsome.
not, brother. What are you
I look different in person than I do on camera.
Do you want my God honest truth there, 10th man?
Go right ahead. Don't forget I'm
You're
50.
What?
Don't forget I'm 50.
Oh wow.
You don't even look
Listen,
it.
if I was actually a cartoon character, I would have had to pick my jaw up off the ground. No, actually, I thought you were literally my age, and you are
No.
actually you're very cute.
Thanks. I get that a lot.
There you go.
It's getting a little hot in this car.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why I don't turn my camera
I
on.
forget the Simpsons drawer that actually.
I don't know if you guys heard me, but it's getting a little hot in this car.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you first time.
I was gonna be as smart as to go down, boy.
Don't forget, if you do it to yourself, it's abuse.
That's why I'm telling my boy to get down. If you know what I mean.
That is so wrong. Like if you do it to yourself.
So wrong, man.
10 man, last time I saw you had a lot.
It's so
longer
wrong, but
hair
it's so
than
fucking
everyone
hilarious.
else. You're doing great.
Yes,
It's
well,
good
I
to
just
see, man.
shaved the other day. I don't have a beard as I normally do. So, because it's summer, right? I don't like getting sweaty when I'm sleeping. So, soon I'm going to have my hair buzzed right off. It's going to be down to like 1/4 of an inch.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
My husband
I'm sorry, did we
prefers
say that out loud?
my husband prefers my hair very, very short. I don't know why, but he does. So,
I do too. I like guys with short hair.
Well, then you
I don't like
me,
cutting my
Brody,
hair
'cause I got
short.
long hair.
because I'm proud that I'm almost 50 years old and still
And you
have a
don't
full head
fucking
of
look
hair.
it.
But I have a full head of hair, right? And that's something to be proud of, I think. But my husband's bald, so he's jealous, you know.
Ah,
Oh, they got stuff now that you can buy and you can put on your head. Supposed to.
I like him bald. He's my little Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh my! Oh wait, you love Star Trek too? I love Star Trek.
Don't even get me started.
I love Star Trek.
Come
I watch
on,
it all the time, over and over and over.
I'm playing Star Trek while we're talking
Any
right now
other-
on my phone. On my phone, it's called Star Trek Fleet Command, and I got like a clan that I play with.
Oh yeah, I actually
Yeah.
play
I was
on
gonna
that.
ask you. You're playing that now?
I like Captain
Yes.
Captain. I like Star Trek Voyager though.
I've watched all
Yeah,
of the
you
Star
like
Treks many, many
79.
times.
Oh yeah, same here. I still watch them
Oh
even
my
till this
God,
day. I don't
Floyd,
care. They
you're
never get old.
Year
Well,
before
you know
last, I
they're coming out
rewatched all of Deep Space Nine.
You know
See,
they're coming out with
I
another
see.
Star
I never
Trek.
liked. I never cared for Deep Space Nine. It was too
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, well, everything's different, right?
10.
Yeah.
10. Don't you want actually Jerry Wine have actually access to the Enterprise and have like the whole legacy? I'd love
She
to
was
see that
she was
show
she
take
was
off
on
legacy.
she was on Star Trek Picard.
Picard.
Oh,
I know,
hang on, guys. I
and they're
got the
talking
cover
about
up.
doing a story about legacy. Even
Yeah, no.
all of them wanted to do it, and I mean, I'm a massive Star Trek fan.
All right.
Hey, does anyone know Michael?
No, but I put the cover up so that way if he tries to P-bomb us, at least we're safe.
I do draw trolls. I do draw a lot of
I'm
trolls.
Michael Jackson.
Hi, Michael.
I'm
How
Michael
you
Jackson.
doing?
I just came to stop by and see my friend Slash, you know, because like he did the
What you
guitar
up to
parts in some
today,
of my
Michael?
songs, you know, because you see Slash, right? He did
Oh,
he did
boy,
Give It To Me, right? He did DS.
That's ignorant. You're being
Yeah, you're
ignorant.
being ignorant. You're being ignorant. That's so ignorant. That's so ignorant. I just came to see my friend Slash. Ow! Simone! Let me dirt! Simone! Ow!
Yeah.
I'm Michael Jackson.
It's one of my ghost friends.
That's a UK.
That's
Yeah.
that one.
Michael Jackson.
Sounds like more of a UK idiot.
I'm Michael Jackson. Oh, that's not very nice. That's kind of
So
ignorant.
that's actually one of your friends there, Tent?
That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yeah, he's a ghost. It's Michael Jackson's ghost.
That's ignorant.
That definitely doesn't sound like Michael Jackson.
I'm about to die.
But it's a
Ghosts
ghost,
don't
man.
sound the same as the
That's right.
person. They don't have lungs.
Did they leave themselves? There we go. And we're back.
I know I didn't kick him. I was about to.
Go around making young girls cry.
I think you should keep. I know you're very, very cute, but keep that in the shower.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
Oh.
Listen, I did karaoke a couple of years ago on Golden Eyes panel, and I did Candle in the Wind, and it was magnificent.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, that's
I quit smoking cigarettes and weed for 2 days before karaoke night on Golden Eyes so I would have my lung capacity up and my throat wouldn't be gargly. I put everything I had into it. It was great.
Oh my God, I love Candle in the Wind. I also like English Rose, the one that he did for Diana, Princess Diana. Oh, that was so pretty.
That's the one I sang. Yep.
Yep.
English Rose, that is so beautiful. And I also like his song Tiny Dancer. That's one of my biggest ones, Tiny Dancer.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to up off here. I gotta start doing Uber, so.
Uber duber.
Go make that money, G.
Oh yeah.
Don't kill no rabbits.
You saved.
I just got off an 11-hour shift and then I got high. I don't know how I found this channel. And I don't want to be rude or nothing, but do I know any of you guys from other shows that I was on or something? Or
Man, Gen T.
oh, hey Jen. Oh, this is your panel?
Yes.
Oh fuck! See,
Yeah,
I'm subscribed to you. I've been subscribed to you for over 4 years. But you changed the name of your channel, so I had no idea. And then there it was on my feed. I was watching Jimmy Dore, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" Because I was on a different panel earlier, right? So what's up?
Who is this?
Oh,
Well, now you know.
Now you know who it is, buddy.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
And we're usually on here every single night except for Sundays, but
I get you. I'm very busy. I
know.
think about going live every day.
I drive for work all the time, all day.
I think about going live every day, but I'm just so
Bleh.
busy, and also
Bleh.
I watch what happens in the world, and it's so appalling that I would just be going live and losing my mind and screaming and crying like I used to. Like, I can only read so many news stories about children getting horrible things happening to them. You know, there was 4 or 5 times there I used to do news shows, and the stories were just so atrocious that I just started crying and had to shut the show off, right? And then the drama is all, you know, it's exciting doing drama and everything, but watching people fight over words that somebody said every day also gets real boring.
Yep.
And you know, it's sick.
That's why I haven't watched the news in 10 years. I just don't watch anything. It's too depressing. They don't show anything good that ever happens on the world or.
No, but the thing about it is with Tent Man, he sees all this bullshit that's going on, and it's so hard to look at. And I agree, it's horrible to look at, and there's nothing you can really fucking do because everybody's fucked.
Well, no, what it is for me is
throw away my new pack of smokes.
Is I actually kind of enjoy all of this only because I know why it's happening and how it's so easy to stop and to watch the people, and I really want to just embrace the evil.
I really think I just threw away my new pack of smokes.
Well, wake up.
Damn it!
What the fuck did
See, I have a very good life. Well, I let him find his cigarettes. I have a very good life. I make enough money to survive. I got a pretty good life, right? Like compared to most people. And watching the world crumble and catch on fire around me is kind of entertaining, in all honesty.
Hey, real quick, do you like Dolly Parton 10th?
Yes, but I did not like the Jolene version by Beyonce.
Okay,
well, the song that you should listen to, it's from Dolly Parton. It's called World on Fire.
I'm sure I already know it.
Well, it's one of her new rock and roll albums. And
is
my
it?
God,
okay, then maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's so good, and
it's entertaining.
Slash just put out a new album 2 days ago, man. It's all blues. Like Slash put out blues album, man. If you like blues, go look that up.
Well, do you also like?
I do.
Have you ever heard of Tom McDonald?
Most definitely, yes.
Everything he fucking says is the truth.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
That's subjective.
No, he's mostly everything that he says is dead on, because, you know, mostly what he says is just.
I love what he says about Joe Biden, though.
You're all being tricked, but what did he say about Joe Biden? I don't really remember.
I think it was it's off of his song Brainwashed. That he looks like he is on some kind of pills. I forget what it's called, but it's so funny. And did you know, actually, one of his songs, it's called, I think, Money, that he did, Joe Biden actually commented about it on. He was so pissed.
I don't know. I think
Have any of you seen? Sorry, Jen. Go ahead. Sorry.
I said that I think we're just all screwed because this coming up election is nothing but a joke.
Well, I'm still voting for Trump.
On that, has any of you seen the Marjorie Taylor Greene eyelashes video yet?
Yes, saw yesterday.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
The American Congress, has become Love and Hip Hop Washington D.C.
What do you mean by that?
And a country that's going to be a hate and divide.
In the U.S. Congress, you had three women screaming at each other, right? And the speaker, the old white hair guy, I can't remember his name right now. He goes like halfway through the argument, and they're screaming at each other about one being a bad body, bleach blonde, something about Marjorie Taylor Greene, because Marjorie Taylor Greene said that those fake eyelashes must be messing with your brain or something like that.
Seriously.
And they're yelling at each other.
Is that the House Speaker with the glasses on?
No, that's Grassley you're thinking about. I'm talking about this old white-haired guy. He looks like Newt Gingrich. Anyway, he goes, listen, I have hearing aids in both ears. I can't even hear what you guys are saying.
Not much working.
They're obviously not working.
His name.
No, but it's.
Oh no, I was talking to the guy at the window here.
It's madness. Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Next time you skip the lettuce, make sure you.
Hold on. All right, now tell him.
Next time that you give him a thing of lettuce, make sure you give him double cup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear what Mikey did you? I ordered a hamburger and I wanted lettuce on it. Well, they forgot lettuce, so I went back around and they were going to remake the whole thing. And he goes, how about if I just give you some lettuce? I said, yeah, sure. He gave me a bucket full of fucking lettuce.
And that's that Mikey with the glasses?
Yeah.
The other one in the afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get the guy in trouble.
What?
Stop it.
Yeah, you just trust it.
You were joking. Tell him you were joking.
It's a
What?
joke.
Oh, they know it's all 10th man. They
And
know
a
it's all
different
10th.
store.
Yep.
I heard. Damn it.
Yeah.
I like
That
him.
attitude, though. I don't know, man.
What do you mean?
They at the shoot where he goes, they all know us.
That guy
right.
sounds kind of
Appreciate it.
nerdy and hot.
Have a going.
Yeah, Brody.
I am so glad he did not just hear you.
Do like a gremlin.
Was I right?
Hot dog.
No, actually, he's not that really good looking, but he's a really cool guy, though. No. No, he's like in his 50s. He actually looks like he's in his 50s.
Oh.
Yeah.
The secret is moisturizer and stay out of the sun.
I was just gonna say something else, but I'm not going to. It's the homemade.
Sucking a lot of dick does it too. Yeah.
It's the homemade cream, right?
No, ingested. You got to ingest it though.
Oh, shut up.
Sounds
Shut up,
like
Brody.
somebody speaks from experience.
I guarantee you, I've drank a few gallons of cum in my lifetime.
Like,
Why did we end up with it? Every night we end up with this topic.
It ends up on something. Brody's got to definitely hang on for 10 bed. I mean, I bet you 10 bed on your ass.
I didn't realize we had a
He'd own you, buddy.
on the screen.
oh, he what? Own me?
Just,
I said,
yeah,
I
10 men would own you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's okay. He can own me. I mean, what were we talking about?
I said, I didn't realize.
We were talking about the ladies arguing in Congress like it was high school. It's the most disgusting and despicable, and I've watched it like 10 times, and I laugh harder every time.
The guy's name is Mitch McConnell. The guy at the speaker is named Mitch McConnell.
I know it's a different guy. No.
Who
You're talking about a different. Sorry, go ahead.
Mitch, is he retired?
No.
Zelensky, he was talking about.
I'm just telling you that's not just literally look up Congress eyelashes, and you're gonna find 100 videos. That's all you get. Just Congress eyelashes.
That's pretty sad.
It's the I can't even say it without laughing.
I'm
Hi,
actually
Danny Williams.
actually the dumbass that's gonna go look it up. Look at me.
It was like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh, I'm telling. I love it. I told everybody's about to go crazy now. We're in the end times, and everybody's going to go completely crazy, and it's happening right in front of our eyes, and it's beautiful. What it actually is these people know that everybody's wise to them, and I support Marjorie Taylor Greene and everything that she does because she's trolling them. You think that she actually cares about this woman's eyelashes? No, she's trolling her.
Just to piss her off.
And they bit it. They went right into it. And it's beautiful. Like, how stupid, because they're young kids, right? And Marjorie Taylor Greene's my age, in her late 40s, right? And she's just playing with these dumb kids. Same thing I would do if I was in there.
Hey,
Right?
I'm on the highway right now, so I'm gonna hop off here.
Live your life.
Oh yeah. Well, it was nice meeting you there, 10th.
Nice meeting you as well, sir.
Make some money, Brody.
Be careful.
And tell your husband he's lucky.
Hey,
I know. I get that a lot. You're welcome.
hey, Danny.
10th man,
All right,
Danny,
love you
Danny,
guys.
bye.
You too. Be safe, dude.
I'll try.
Bye.
right.
Hey, it's a Saturday night, so no guarantee on this one.
Yeah, true.
Now that I
Pick
know
up a
who's
lot of
panel
drugs.
on, I'm going to have a drink.
Go ahead. You
Have a
wanna
drink.
go?
Have a drink.
I didn't know where I was, so I didn't even know if I was among friends or enemies.
You're
I came
on
onto an
now you
enemy
know.
panel today, so, who knows?
10th man, you mean you've been friends for a while?
Yeah, but your channel doesn't say Gen T like it did for fucking 4 years when I knew you.
Yeah, I changed it up a little bit.
I knew your voice sounded familiar, but I couldn't place you. I haven't talked to you for 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys.
See ya.
Peace out, bro.
Brody.
It's been a month. Danny Williams says hi to everybody up on
Later,
panel.
Brody.
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Danny? What's up, man?
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. What are you up to, Brody? You can see at the bottom. Yeah.
Well, you're the one talking about. I think your fake eyelashes are messing up. No, ain't nothing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Isn't
sounds
it
like a bunch of
wonderful?
hens and a fucking rooster.
Oh my.
You know what I commented on the video? The first one that came up on Forbes or whatever? I'm like, and this is why women shouldn't be in Congress.
Brody, you okay?
What happened?
Yeah, he froze again. I don't know. He was looking back behind him and into his mirror. I don't know if somebody was on his tail or what.
I don't know. He's holding his face. I don't like
No.
that.
Man, he's just like looking and it froze right there.
You hit the
Oh,
back
there he
button.
goes. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
among friends, 10th. Nobody here will devil you. And
No, but people are going to follow me.
yeah, that's nothing new.
Yeah, it happens.
That's nothing new. It hasn't changed.
Welcome to Canada, man. Welcome to Canada.
Oh, between Canada and the United States. Oh. But
We're all going to be together in heaven soon. Don't worry.
we're in
Just
one
forget
whole
about
state
it.
together.
What was that, Jen?
I said, or one whole state together, whichever country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I don't know, man. Like,
The survivors.
barter system's going to be important in the future if everybody does it right.
Well, what's going to happen is supposedly they're checking out this new planet that has a whole bunch of water, and they're going to see if they can transfer everybody over there. But if they can, course, the government and the riches are going to go over first and leave all us behind. And if you're still alive, we'll come back and get you.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we could fix if we could get rid of those people. We could fix this in no time.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You guys really think that there's not enough resources for all of us to be able to just live comfortably? Bullshit.
Yeah. Wishful, ain't you okay?
She had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, like even back in the day when I was a kid in Newfoundland and everything, they said that we didn't have enough fish. No, because they were actually selling them all.
Because the Russian and Chinese trawlers come out for more than 14 kilometers off the coast and take them all. Yeah, there's not enough for us. There's only enough for them.
200-mile limit and everything like that. The whole 9 years, they're fucking around, and it's the Portuguese that really.
I know, bro. I know.
A lot of my fucking friends lost their boats because they couldn't fucking afford all of everything. Fucking assholes, fucking motherfuckers get.
I understand. I'd probably know more about it than you. I'm from Nova Scotia. What's up, Danny? Long time no see.
Yeah, that's what I said. Where you been hiding?
I'm from fucking
living my life.
Man.
So everybody meet Danny Williams. He's one of my co-hosts from the 10th Man Show. Some people know him, some people don't. He's very infamous.
Yo, Danny.
And Danny's from Ontario.
No, I'm not. I live in Ontario.
Same thing.
Well, he immigrated to Ontario.
Yeah, I'm from where he's living now.
Oh, you're from
London? Who, me? You're from Brunsies?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I think you told me that, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, but hey, I bet you I didn't tell you that I'm single now.
Yeah, you did. You must be drunk.
Oh, no. Just came back from my daughter's.
Oh, my God. How do you not know that? What are you talking about, bro? How would I not know that?
I don't know. Word must have got back to you then.
What are you talking about? You talked to me about that backstage at least twice and on the panel once. Yeah. And your wife came up on the panel and talked to me about it too one time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes,
but
bro.
That was just a temporary thing for her. She came back.
Oh, Jesus, whatever. Yeah, and she'll be back again. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I get it. You guys got a tempestuous relationship. You're both my friends. Yeah. You're both my friends. I'm not getting involved in your marital stuff. Notice I always stayed out of marital stuff. I don't get involved in I'm not getting involved in your relationship. Just like I told these guys, dick 2 bomb. Me and my husband getting a lot of arguments too, but I'm always going to come back for that dick. So
as long as it's not abusive. As long as it's not abusive.
Yeah, well, Danny's backstory is quite extensive.
Yeah, I'd bore you guys the whole night long. I tell you.
I could tell people enough, but don't matter. Your business is your business. You know, I know you way too well, Danny. You're like my cousin. You know what I mean? Like I've known you for so long now, and we got knew each other so long. I know you pretty well.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So
I've always been there. I'm always there, bro.
What are you guys debating about? A new planet, a nice new blue planet. That's what they did with
well, first we talked about penises, then we talked about politics, then we talked about now we're talking about space exploration. We're talking about fake eyelashes a few minutes ago, and then we moved on to space exploration.
Gee, that
moving right along.
You should know by now, Danny, how the panel runs over here. It goes anywhere. It doesn't always stay on one topic.
Oh yeah, that's the fun panels.
Well,
you don't know where you're going.
Is all my hair. See my hair. I need my hair done on my horse.
Hair done on your horse.
See, Danny, this is the way our shows used to be before all the people got their hurt feels because people calling people's parents and CPS and all the nonsense. And it's like, how about you guys just mind your own business?
That's still going on,
Just mind your own business. How come no one fucking tried to swat me? I've been waiting for it for years. Ain't nobody swatted me.
Well, I don't know. You start going live again, you'll have the new group. There's a new group that's been doing that again.
You know that every cop in the entire province knows who I am. Stop it.
That's true. That is true. Hi, Betty.
They've arrested David Menzies from Rebel News 3 times in 4 months for doing nothing, just reporting, and then they keep dropping the charges.
Yeah, they really love him.
Yeah, they're just arresting him, try to push him around, and eventually that's going to come back, and they're going to win a lot of money once that goes into a big enough. Like when they can show proven that there's a agenda against that specific news organization after they've already won multiple legal cases that said you can't keep them out of press conferences just because you don't like their opinions, things like that. And then you're arresting them on the street illegally and charging them with trespassing for being in the public square in Ottawa. So they're going to end up winning tens upon tens of millions of dollars in court settlements. And then none of the people that were actually guilty of it are going to be held responsible. But that's why I say everybody needs to make me prime minister, because I told you, 3D camera on my shoulder, and you guys can all hold me responsible at the end, because I might commit some crimes.
Angie, phone.
Prime minister is allowed to commit crimes, right? We've already proven that. So make me prime minister. If you guys want to hang me when we're done, right? Then I'm good with that.
Wait a minute. Like, the thing about it is, I mean, I agree with one thing. The most organized criminal unit in Canada is the government. 100%.
Right.
And
so then make me prime minister, and I'll show you what a real monster can do. I'll show you what a real monster can do with power. And then, but I guarantee you, I'm not going to be arresting grandmas and fucking, shooting elderly people in their house on Easter morning, stuff like that. That's we're not doing that. What we're going to do is hold the people that did all of this responsible.
And bring back the hanging, man. Everything. Yep. Bring back the hanging.
Yep. And if you want to hang me at the end, I'm all right with that.
You hang the people, that you stop all the crimes. Like, oh, I got to go out and commit this crime today and do some kind of unspeakable thing I don't want to say and everything. If you know that you're going to get hanged after it, you're going to stop doing that.
80 years ago, when my grandfather was a kid in Halifax, Nova Scotia, you got caught stealing a loaf of bread, you got hung from the neck until dead.
Yeah. Hey,
Old
10th man,
days.
hold on, Sash. 10th man, Dulcie Betty asked if you can turn down your mic a little bit. She said
okay.
For her.
But I agree with him, because I remember when they used to have hangings in St. John's, Newfoundland, too, and that was about that era, too. I mean, no, man, it should be brought back as a deterrent, and everybody will start thinking twice about doing that crimes or whatever.
Well, the only relevant argument against the death penalty, and that's why I have to agree. So what I'm saying is, make me prime minister. I'll deal with the nonsense. Hang me at the end. Hang me at the end if you need it. But then the powers all go away after I'm done, and I'll just clean up the mess, right? And what's going to happen is, because you can't trust other people with power, because they will use it to kill their political opponents. I don't have political opponents. I just want to hold people accountable for the crimes that have been committed over the last 50 or 60 years. That's all I want.
Yeah, but the worst part right now is there's a double standards between the government and the people, and between the immigrants and the people.
I will end that real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, man.
Right? It's like that Jewish professor. He tried to walk across the university property to go to his class that he's been doing for the last 20 years, and then these immigrants stopped him. Right?
Yeah, but that's not the real problem, Danny. The real problem is, where were the people like me and you in a crowd bigger than the other crowd to push them out of the way to get him to his class? Where were those people? That's the real problem.
They're all getting pushed away by the cops.
Yeah, so you have to. I've always said I do not agree with violence, but if there's 500 cops and 20,000 people, you just take their guns away from them. Yes, some people are probably going to get hurt, and this is in a book I wrote for fun. Nobody should do this, but you take their guns from them, you detain the ones that you can, and then you deal with it, right? See, that's why I always said that the protest, when they, the trucker protest and January 6th and all that stuff, it's a bunch of nonsense, and I believe that it's orchestrated because we all know that the trucker protest in Canada, they specifically invited them to protest and then refused to give them enough time to leave after they had arrived there for the protest. The police and the city sent them emails saying, yes, we're ready for your protest. It's your right to protest. Come on over. And then pulled a bunch of nonsense, right? So,
yeah, but
this is all part of a plan.
Protest isn't against the government. You're okay. If it's
no, but this is all part of a plan, right? It's orchestrated. They're orchestrating this.
Crisis actors.
Yes.
And such.
Like, this is facts. I can show you the evidence. I've showed the evidence, right? Just like how now, exactly what I broadcast 4 years ago just got admitted to in Congress a couple days ago, where the NIH guy came in and said, yes, we were doing gain of function research, and it was done in the University of North Carolina, as well as the Wuhan lab, which is exactly what I said. And remember, people were scared to send me a copy of the patent of the virus from the University of North Carolina from 1999, I believe it was, or something to that effect, right? People sent me that and said, I'm not even sure that you're allowed to have this, but here you go. Like, within the first days of it being released or found or whatever, right? And now that just got all admitted to in Congress. Like, all the things that people called us names about, conspiracy theorists, all that stuff for all those years, all's been admitted to now. Oh, right.
Yeah. Of course, they had to go through the last election first before they let those documents out.
Right. It's adorable. Listen, I watched a lady today on the Jimmy Dore show. She wasn't on there, but a video of her of an MK Ultra child trafficking organization.
That was insane.
Where she was sold by her father to the CIA at 6 years old. This is documented fact. It's not, she just made it up. She's a doctor, and now she started an organization to help children that these types of things happen to.
Well,
it's all a blood sacrifice.
She must have been one of the lucky ones if she got out of it and became a doctor.
Right. Yeah, because she was high status, and her father might have told somebody if something bad happened to her. He didn't know what actually happened to her. Sold her for $50,000 in like the 60s. Yep, sold her for $50,000 in the 60s.
Oh yeah.
Okay, message from Wishful Thinking. She apologizes, but had gotten sick, so she's hopping off. So she apologized. She had to leave, but she had to run, or otherwise she would have had a mess.
Nice meeting you. So how does it feel to be? How does it feel to be right about everything, Danny?
I'm not right about everything. I pointed out when I'm not.
No, I mean all the stuff that we talked about for years. About, do you remember maybe you weren't around then, but in the very, very first days when Bruce from Down Under came up, right at the very beginning of the pandemic, and he's like, remember, and he goes, this is all the beginning of the social credit score system that they're doing in China, and they're going to do that to all of us too. And we talked about it for a few weeks. People called us crazy, and now exactly that's happening.
Yep, and they're still trying to push for digital money.
It's hilarious.
Yep. See, it's like we used to say, "I told you so."
Whatever.
Yeah.
They deserve what they get.
The problem is, though, it's not just they; it's everybody. We're all in the same boat. We're just in a different boat. Like this different
I'm doing
spot.
fine. I'm doing fine.
There's a lot of people that aren't doing fine that we're doing
I understand
fine.
that, but I tried to warn everybody and no one listened. So now they have to reap what they sowed. They spent the whole pandemic watching Tiger King.
Watching who?
It's great. Tiger King. That's funny as fuck.
It's true.
That's true too. That's true.
We're never gonna financially recover from this.
Yeah.
Just ain't lying about it. I mean, it's right in front of us, and people don't want to listen. They're going to fall harder, and then they're going to bitch when everything is
Starve
taken.
to death and die. Starve to death and die.
Yep. And it's.
I live on a well. I make enough money to survive. I'm going to be starting a garden beside my house this year, right? I'm going to be okay. Most people aren't going to be okay. Oh well.
Well, I know if we end up in a lockdown again, anybody that wants to do gardening, they're going to keep it away from them again, because that's what they did last time we got locked down.
No, it's on my property.
Oh. That's, you know.
Yeah, hey, they're talking about stopping people from having their own gardens too, eh?
I know. I know.
Yep. They're really cracking down in the UK about it, and then well, it's slowly coming here too, I guess.
Oh, it's been over here.
I got enough room on my land, and I got a nice big sun porch, right, where I can start early, get everything going out there, move it outside. I could probably feed 6 or 8 people with what I could grow on this land. So I'm good to go.
Yeah. Hey, Angie, I'll be right back. I'm going to the potty quick.
Okay.
Angie. All right. Just making sure, because she's got, power to the room too.
You can grow a lot of potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket. Straight up.
Yeah, you can.
And you take two potatoes, it'll turn it into 40 potatoes. So that's my plan. Get a garden going. Get a garden going.
Get a garden going. Can do it. We can't do it living in an apartment, but
have fun starving to death.
No.
Nah, there's plenty of gardens where I am.
I'm right on the edge, so I'm like a half an hour from the fucking mountains. So if I have to, and I have relatives down in Central Virginia, living basically in the woods. So they said, "Hey, man, shit happens. You're welcome." So
did you guys?
Right now, I'm in DC, not actually in DC, but in the Beltway. Yeah, it's always
Danny, isn't it uncanny how much this guy sounds like a less annoying New Jersey diver, NJ Diver?
I didn't really know him that much.
No, okay. Wow, he sounds a lot like him.
Okay. But hey, did you guys also hear though that oh shit, I lost that thought. I'll think of it in a minute.
I hate when that happens.
Stoner.
It's because I'm concentrating on putting something in the bowl right now.
I'm pretty high too. I'm about to start my second beer, Danny. You know how that goes.
Second beer? Well, hey, I had 4 the other day.
No, but you know what happens when I drink.
Well, yeah. All good.
I end up with no friends.
Oh, well. Everybody's got a vent once in a while.
All I say is, go wash your vagina.
Yeah.
Wash your vagina, sir.
And remember, he said wash it. So once it's washed, stop.
Yeah, because if you do it yourself, it's abuse.
Just soak in the tub.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
works out.
Hey, Danny, did you see my show that I did with somebody?
right back.
I don't think it was on my show. It was on somebody else's show. Jason Gadet's show, when I showed them the banana washer.
Oh my God! You went up on Jason's.
Yeah, and I showed them the banana washer that my husband bought me for Christmas.
Oh,
No, I didn't see it, man, but I can just imagine.
Well, that's how I'm still relevant to this day. Because remember, I used to do the shows about the banana washers in China, and then my husband bought me one. I always wanted one.
They do a good job.
Oh, it's the fucking best banana washer in the whole world. But I used the lube that came with it because I ran out of water-based lube, and I didn't want to use my silicone lube because it will destroy the rubber in the banana washer. So I used the lube that came with it, and it fucking chemical burned my foreskin.
Oh my God.
Did you learn your lesson?
Oh, bro, I was so mad. It's okay now, but for like 2 weeks, I couldn't fucking wash my banana at all, barely. And it was very uncomfortable, and it didn't bleed. It didn't bleed at all, but it came real close to bleeding. Like, that's how bad the chemical burn was. I was furious. Because I use Swiss Navy or something like that lube. So I got a few different kinds of lube. And I ran out of this one kind of lube, and I'm like, well, this lube came with it. It should be fine. Fucking chemical burned my foreskin. I was fucking furious. That happened about 2 months ago.
Lube, not cleaner?
No, it was lube. It was fucking lube.
well, apparently you didn't put the right stuff in it, but it was burning your skin.
Hey, that banana must have been dirty for 2 weeks.
No, it got washed regularly, but that shit got thrown right in the trash. I haven't used the banana washer since.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it now.
I would be too.
It might have teeth. You never know.
I haven't touched it since. I've got 2 of them. Because they take 3 hours to charge. And no, listen, I'm going to use it again, but I just want to make sure everything's good first.
Run some test bananas through it.
I don't know, man.
If they come through unscathed, you're fine, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty traumatic. I've never had a injury like that before.
Maybe you're allergic to rice lube.
No, I am allergic to condoms that have the powder in them.
Oh yeah.
And gloves. If I get that fucking powder off that latex shit on my hands or anywhere, I break out in hives, and I think that's what happened to my foreskin. Yep.
I break out in hives.
Yeah, that shit's poison, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah. And you know, baby powder on those things.
Yeah, I know, right?
God damn it.
Who got Skype?
No. That's me. I would say no.
I just got Skype back.
Yeah, that was my Skype. Why are you calling when you're on here, Turkey?
trying to say something privately to you behind everybody else's back. Come on, what was it?
You want this dick?
It's Slash. Mr. Slash.
He wants to know how he can get a banana washer.
I am not high enough for this.
That's how I met my husband. My bio in Grindr said 3 years running, prettiest monster in the swamp, And then he messaged me and it's just like, hey. And I'm like, want this dick? And then he fell in love.
Hey, it works.
All right.
That's his side of the story. My side of the story is in October, or really early November, late October of 2015. I stood on the deck of my apartment building, and it was very early, very late dusk, where there was just a tiny bit of light on the horizon, right at the very end of dusk, right? And a falling star fell in the distance, and I wished upon the star that please give me a reason to keep living, or else I'm ending this nightmare. And about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I met my husband.
It was just a coincidence. It took too long.
No. Welcome back, Wishful.
No, he messaged me a few days later.
Oh, a few days. Okay.
But I met my husband 2 weeks later. Yeah.
Sorry about that. The interjection. Sorry about that, people. I had too much fried rice.
Just take it easy, hon. Take it easy.
It is really hard for me not to troll your friends, Jen.
That's all. Hey, they all know it's all for fun.
I know. I've turned over a new leaf until somebody pisses me off.
Hell, my cat's always been pretty well chilled back. And y'all
Listen, you guys had to have seen me on this other show earlier today, because you'd have been like, "That's very out of the ordinary for 10th Man," because they were trying to get me to engage them. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to do the anti-troll.
Yeah.
And I'm on my motherfucking lunch. Right? But to tell you the truth, I was real close to taking the rest of the day off and going live just to fuck with them like I did to those Northern Perspective people. But the reason I didn't is because I'm like, I don't even know these motherfucking people. Why am I doing that?
Yeah, you only do that the ones that are smart asses to you, 10th Man. That's it.
Hey, you know what's funny? Bert
What's up, bro?
brings you up, or he brings your name up every once in a while when I go up on the scene stream with him or something. Eh?
Yeah.
He's always trying to ask me questions about you, and I tell him, well, I don't know. You go ask him.
I don't.
I know. He loves me. I'm sorry that I said mean things about his kids. He'll get over it eventually. I don't have time for it. Wash your vagina.
He had worse things going on about his kids there in the recent few months, I should say.
I get you. I wish nothing bad upon those people at all, right? But I only went live in the first place because people asked me to. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wishful.
Yes.
Did you try saying something, sweetie?
No.
Aww. Yeah, Petey, you see
Danny.
10th Man up on the panel.
Isn't Sancho supposed to go live tonight?
I'm not sure. I don't usually follow him.
Oh my God,
I'm showing up there.
For forever.
Although Saturday night, Authority Check shit show. He usually goes live, and they're all over there.
Thought his channel got knocked down again.
Again, he just recently got it back.
Oh, okay.
But if he's not streaming with the shit show, it'll be Authority Check. Authority Check presents. It's usually around 1 o'clock.
If I disappear, I'll be back. I'm just going to see when Sancho's going live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's no problem.
It's a lie. It's all a lie.
Yes, Speedy, that 10th Man, he came up. He didn't realize who it was until I told him.
Oh, he is live.
Live now.
I'll be back.
All right. Go say hi for me.
I'll be back.
right.
Lies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be back.
lies.
I'll be back. Yes.
Yeah, if this was a horror movie, no, he wouldn't.
Oh, yes, he would.
No,
Oh,
don't you know the
Oh,
rules of a horror movie?
the 10th man goes up over that.
Yeah,
Don't
but one of
worry
the
about the
things you're
rules.
never supposed to say is, I'll be back.
Oh,
Well, he's always said it. Nothing happened to him.
are you sure there's not missing an L in there?
What?
And that I never thought about. Oh, he goes, I wonder if 10th man ever fixed his 1 foot wide walkway to his front door. I don't know. I'll have to ask him when I come back in and ask him. Maybe.
That's
I
fucked
know I
up.
seen him. I know I seen him last year shoveling snow on live. He was mad.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've seen you too, Danny. How you doing?
Huh?
Danny just said it's been a long time since I've seen you. How you doing?
All right. Oops, sorry. Just a second. I'll mute this.
Oh, that's all right.
Hey, it's still not muting. Oh, I had problems muting my computer all day. There we go.
Echo.
You were stressed.
I've been around. I popped in once in a while, but I never really bothered coming up or saying anything in chat. I just like to I don't know, eavesdrop on people.
You like to hide in the bushes.
he likes to lurk.
Yeah,
lurk too.
That's how I first started with YouTube. I lurked a lot.
Yep.
Then I started going up on panels and shit, and then boom, now I'm all over the place. And, well, whatever.
Yep. Well, we all used to, man. We all been all over the place. It's just lately here, everybody's been kind of going on their own ways, doing different things.
Yeah.
Not me.
I don't mind. I'm happy that people I still have come in and see us, and we're getting new people in, and I've been all changed in here where we try to have fun, positive chats, and joke around, and all that.
Go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed, sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
Please stop loud.
You want me to go keep you warm?
No, and
I was playing with her on that one. I said, "Do you want me to come keep you warm?"
Oh, Angie, check on those two that spider bite on her. We might be going. I don't know. Since she got bit by that spider last night.
No, she was fine earlier today.
Did we get maybe a little bit getting overwhelmed a little bit?
I had my headphones on, so she's coughing, and it was loud in my ear, and my ear's hurting me.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweetheart.
Sorry.
Oh, I done wishful thinking ever since she was young. I was one of her counselors, and we just happened to meet back up on here.
I just need to download the MC Command Center.
Sash, what are you doing, Bubba?
Why do they gotta make that so confusing? But I really don't want to join. I just want the damn MC Command Center. Yeah, I don't think.
Why are you? I don't want to even know.
What?
I don't know. He was
Why
calling me in
are
the
you
chat
what?
thing I set him up with.
I'm not even on my stream yard.
Yeah, I changed it up a little bit over here. We don't put up with the drama bullshit anymore.
Drama bad.
Oh, it is a lot of these groups and new communities I've seen, like Girl World and stuff. It's nothing but all freaking fighting each other.
People are assholes.
Yeah. So we made our own little community over here. We call ourselves Misfits. Misfit Island.
You can live 2 lives and live in nannies. No. This one makes it better for cameras, but I don't think I have that thing because I don't have that pack.
Oh, you're talking about The Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was going to do a video tonight, but that wasn't going to happen. Hey,
holy fuck, man! That Danny.
Yeah.
Listen, no shade, no.
Loud, man.
Oh, I didn't change anything.
I know.
You changed your icon. You put your pussy up.
Yeah, I know that. No shade against you, Jen, or nothing. But your panels aren't exactly like you never have like 1,000 people watching or nothing, right?
No.
But if I would have been up on Sancho's panel, I couldn't watch it anymore. I was down in the backstage, and I was gonna say, Sancho, how come your panel is worse than Gen T's right now? Because
thanks a lot, Jen.
No shade or nothing, but Sancho usually has like 100-something people watching. Who knows how many people are watching right now? But I went over there and I was watching from the basement for a few minutes, and he's trying to do like trivia or something, and it was just a catastrophe. And all the people are trolling him, and they're like, "This is terrible," and everybody's just like, "What is happening here?" And I had to leave. It was sad.
Yeah, he had 82. He's down to 80. It's dropping.
Hey, I'm lucky enough. There's some nights we're lucky enough if we get 12 people in here.
Yeah, but no, but his panel right now is sad.
Oh no!
It actually made me sad. I'm like, I'll be back.
Yeah, but a lot
I
of
bet you he ain't letting you up.
Oh no, he'll let me out. Sancho and I are friends. What do you mean we're acquaintances?
But Sanchez always has troll gang on him. But he brings it on himself at times.
I'm just downloading random custom content at this fucking point.
She's playing The Sims.
Actually, I'm not even playing The Sims. I'm looking at all this custom content. Like, what the fuck did I even get myself into at this point?
Oh.
I found custom content, something we don't get on console.
I played Sims intensively for a very long time because I pirated it. The entire Sims 4 with every expansion that existed. And I cheat. So I beat pretty much all of Sims 4. I mean, it's an interesting game. I'm an ultimate gamer, right? So I spend a lot of time gaming. And it's an okay game and everything. But I'd like to see what that type of game would be like in 100 years,
Well, I mean, I like it, but I only played on console.
Excuse me.
So this mod shit is all freaking new to me.
Just cheat for money. Press the tilde key in the top left-hand corner, left of the number 1 key if you're on PC.
I know all that because I play on my console. But playing on the PS4 is nothing like playing.
Yeah, you can cheat on that too, I think, can't you? I don't know if you can or not.
Yeah. But I'm going to have to switch
you
computers
can
again.
type in stuff on it. Oh, 10th man. This is from PD, Patriot Defense. He goes,
What's up, PD?
He goes, that is 10th man. And I answered him. I said, yeah. He goes, I wondered if 10th man ever fixed his 1 foot wide walkway to his front door.
Oh, I have to be careful now when I show y'all Sims because
I've done some stuff, PDF. Or PD, I mean. Same thing. I'm sure you're still mad at me for trolling you that time when I was drunk. Yeah, same thing. He's probably still mad at me for going at him when I was drinking.
And Treevy or PD says, Patriot Defense says, he goes, I almost tripped.
what the fuck is wrong with this laptop?
Yeah. And he goes, nope. And PD says, you're good, 10th.
I'm sorry, bro. Well, I would do it again if you piss me off. Don't troll me from chat. Get on the fucking panel. I get real mad when people try to troll me from chat and won't face me. Oh, man, that makes me mad.
And PD goes, I kind of like you.
Yeah. You know, I have the best intentions.
Jen, is the link out? I'm sorry, is the link out?
For who?
I found it, so it should be.
Yeah. You know as soon as they come up, don't worry.
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised. You know who it is.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Frog Legs.
Oh, Salty Rant.
Oh, I have to go, guys.
Oh, great.
All right, Wishful. I know you're not feeling good, and he gets loud.
I don't know. You know that joint call we had a long time ago? And
Yeah.
I'm getting a call. Hang on.
I always forget. Is it Salty Rant, DDT, or which guy was it that was really good friends with News Now Houston?
It was Salty Rant, Lou Sifano.
Is that the guy that's in the chat right now?
Apparently he's in Skype with Slash right now. He's asking for the link. I think he's coming up. He wants to troll you.
That would be funny.
Yeah. It'll bring back
The guy who supported the Chomo when the Chomo knocked my channel down.
Wait, I'll hold it. I don't know what
Houston News Now, the one that got put in jail because he did something to his family members.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Anyway, I did a show about him because, see, I'm a huge supporter of the auditing community. I always have been. They know me from their comments. I follow. I watch hundreds upon hundreds of hours per month of auditing videos, right? So, and I always have for a decade. And so, Teresa R. showed me a video off a BitChute where Houston got hoodwinked by the police into coming in for an interview that he thought was about something different. And then they started asking him, hey, so how about your 2 daughters and these depositions that we have from them about you doing stuff to them? And now he's in jail for that. And my channel got taken down for 6 months. Well, no, I eventually contacted some people and legal things got involved. And then he had to release it from my channel. And now I'm considering putting the panel back up because he's in jail. But, you know, I don't really want to risk it because I don't want to lose my content.
Right.
But Salty Rant, I went up on his channel to try to reason with Houston because I don't know what's true. And all I am is a news channel, right? But Salty Rant supported this guy. And I think he might have did what early 20s daughters are going to come to the police and say my dad did this stuff to me and go public with that. Like that's a lot to go through. Like they wouldn't. I don't think they would lie. It'd be weird.
No, those fact his daughters were getting death threat phone calls and emails.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge fan base. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
usually you tend to get two daughters to collude and say the same thing like that. And this is the same guy that I also played the video of, who watched a guy drown and recorded it and didn't try to help.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's all up on my channel still, I think. Pretty sure.
Tenth man, can you post your channel and back in the back chat, and I'll post it on
They can find it. It's real easy. It's spelled the same as on my icon. There's only one of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you get the one that's spelled out, that's his secondary channel.
I'm
Tedman,
easy to find.
Tedman,
If you
you
look
are
for it, he's got his kitty cat up. All you gotta do is look for his kitty
the
cat.
one who has the you're in the audited community, right?
Sorry, your microphone is breaking up. Could you repeat that?
I said you was in the audited community, right?
No. What I am, ma'am. I don't know you. What is your name?
Wishful thinking. It says it on my thing.
Wishful. I'll just be calling you Wishful from now on. So Wishful. I am a computer technician nerd from Canada who is an activist on my own part in Canada, and I am a disgruntled viewer of the auditing community in multiple different ways, and I accidentally found Jeff is here audits / North Carolina Tyrant Hunter because I watched Carolina something, the old white guy that with the white hair that audits with them.
Yeah.
I knew his channel, and I like to watch the hillbilly argue with people on the street. So one day I found one of these panels that I didn't even know existed in 20. Sorry?
Oh, the fake said that's a mouthful. I said, yeah, that is a mouthful. A hillbilly auditor. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. So no, and so then I found that channel, and I told Becky O that I had never met anybody smarter than me. And then she told me about her children who are doctors or something, and everybody got mad, and it turned into a big thing. And then people started asking me to go live, and then I did some shows, and mostly I did news and exposing frauds, right? And eventually I had to, not by my own decision, I had to expose North Carolina Tyrant Hunter, Jeff is here audits, for doing some kind of shady things and fundraising and stuff and crying poverty when he wasn't actually poor. And I didn't want to do it because I don't give a fuck about nobody, right? But what happened was my co-hosts, Bird and Bones, constantly were saying blah 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 blah, he's doing all this stuff, and I was like, I don't really care what he does. And then eventually he made it so bad that I had no choice but to say something, because I don't like being lied to.
Right. Salty's down on. I'm bringing Salty up.
Oh good, here we go.
No, we're gonna be respectful.
What's up?
Yeah. Salty, what's up?
You up, man?
I guess. I guess.
What's that Saturday?
I'm just enjoying another beautiful day in Suck My Dick, California, and I'm taking a bite of that big shit sandwich and embracing the suck of life living in California.
Good for you.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
That's all I can do to fight back against the system, you know?
Yep.
Where little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations?
No, I don't live in Hollyweird. I live actually in the suburbs, about 85 miles away. Thank God.
You said
But it's
California?
Californication, man.
Yeah,
That's where all
no.
the fruits come from that we get up here in Canada.
Californication is more like the porn industry, but we won't get into that.
Thank
Why
you.
not? You
All right,
afraid?
Salty, listen. I found
Yep.
Jesus, so I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I will forgive you for supporting a chomo like Houston, and you forgive me for supporting NC Tarrant Hunter for the stuff and his nonsense. How about that? We'll just cut a new.
I mean,
move
that
on.
sounds okay, but I didn't support Houston for his chomo rapist activities. I supported Houston
I know.
for his activism. But hey, if you want to call
Same.
it even, we'll call it even.
Yep.
I don't have anything against you. I mean, I don't care. I mean, like, we all
I
have
gotcha.
different
I gotcha.
opinions.
Man, everybody's allowed their different opinions.
That's what makes America so fucking great. We have a constitution that no other country has. And if we want to act like assholes to the police, or we want to have bogus fundraisers for guys like Jason D, who I believe is Wilma Dick Fit. I don't know, how big's your boyfriend's mouth, Wilma?
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out.
That's one I haven't seen in a while. Wilma Dictate.
Yeah. I mean, like all that, all the things that 10th Man and I have been put through by the people in Discord, the quote unquote, the people that know better, they don't know any fucking better. All the bullshit that's been put on YouTube because they infiltrate people's channels, they bump up the ratings, but they try to control them. When I was in Discord, I was being led along. They were trying to control the fuck out of me. As soon as I left Discord, I did my own thing and they didn't like it.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
I was never in Discord. I went in Discord and exposed them all.
and that's the crazy part about it, right? So there's certain people, and I won't talk about specifics, but I did a video not too long ago, like 2-3 years ago, talking about one specific individual. This woman relentlessly pursued me for years on the internet. In fact, Jen, I'm sorry to bring this up. I had a fake car accident in 2019.
A fake car accident?
Yeah, I perpetrated a fake car accident, and it was fucked up. And I shouldn't have done it. I hurt some really close friends like Jen T.
Yeah.
But the point is, the reason I did it is because this group from Discord had been nonstop, relentlessly pursuing me ever since I left Discord. And so I left it in 2020, and it's 2024. So we're kind of like at a stalemate now, right? But these people were so fucking adamant. They were calling all over California, trying to contact every law enforcement agency they could to find out if the car accident really happened. And then within a couple hours, my buddy Wymito put up a picture of a fucking car that got wrecked. And they back researched it through Getty Images and found out that it was bullshit. But
not to mention, your wife actually went on a video and actually said that all that happened, which was crap.
Yeah, I know, and I shouldn't have involved my wife, but I'm an asshole, so I mean, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But it was epic.
We were worried about you. Jen called you out, man. She's the one who called you out on that.
Well, she called me out later in private and then public, but yeah, and I know. It was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. I was trying to get the maximum amount of in your face reaction. But
yeah, you made my wife cry actually because she cared about you.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Didn't people put a fundraiser to try to raise some money to help you out or something?
No.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now. Nobody has ever put a fundraiser together for the Salty Rant. Never asked for any money on YouTube because I have a full-time job. I don't need donations. I don't want donations. In fact,
I'm gonna start a fundraiser for you right now. That's called Salty Rant's Fake Car Accident Fund.
and I'm going to tell you something. Teresa went ahead and made some mugs.
There we go with the
about my fake car accident, and
That's
then she was selling them. It was great, dude. I mean,
that is good.
And I got the most bang for my buck, but it was fucked up, and I realized that midway through, I hurt a lot of people's feelings. but I don't think there was any way to pull the wool over the people's eyes in Discord to make it legitimate because nobody else knew. I mean, a select few people knew, but the right people like Jen and Slash needed to know. But it was really a fucked up.
Out of it. If you would have talked to me and told me your plan, I would have talked you out of it.
Well, you, Jen, remember when we were talking private with them and everything? You called them right out. There was no fucking accident.
Yeah,
because you looked it up.
App. I had that app that showed me everywhere, everywhere everyone wanted to go. Oh, we lost 10. Who we lose?
Yeah.
Motherfucker dealing with the activist community and trying to pull a skin.
I mean, it's kind of like when Bird did his fake suicide. Now I didn't see the video, but I'm like, I bet that
it's on Rumble right now.
What?
Wait a minute, Bird did what?
It's still on my Rumble channel right now. You can view it on Rumble right now.
Oh, that's
what happened.
So Bird decided to do
when I burned noticed Bird. Yeah.
Yeah, he decided to do a fake like you were saying something about how he said he killed his friend or some shit, I don't know.
Yes.
What?
Yep, I did actually, yep. And I stand by that.
So I guess him and Bird had a talk. Now you know what? I'm going to let you talk about it because I don't want to
I already told the story.
But a lot of people here don't.
You want me to give a quick sum up? Because that's not what happened.
Yeah, if you would.
Said that afterwards. You're skipping 2 years ahead with that story, but I'm not going to tell that story right now. But I do believe that that's what happened. Is I got mad at Bird because he was acting weird, and
I remember you used to be friends with Bird back in the day.
No, none of these people were ever my friends. What they were doing was they were using me as a platform because Canada's laws were lax.
You used to hang around with them. That was before.
No,
COVID.
they used to hang around with me.
Either way, you know what I mean. I remember the back then.
I get you. So, I said his kids were retarded, and he got really mad, and that's right after when I'm pretty sure, allegedly, that the guy down the road, he might have done something too. So he was going through some stuff, and I got drunk and said his kids were retarded, and then he put a blood pack on the back of his head, like we had already talked about on Discord, where he said he was gonna unalive himself fake on the internet with the blood pack, and I told him that was a terrible idea. And then when I noticed him and said things about his kids that were like my nieces, but I got mad because he was having an argument with Bones because Bones had talked to Sancho when he was drunk, and then no one wanted to be friends with Bones anymore. But I was still talking to Bones, but they kicked him out of Discord. And then when we were live, he was saying shit about Bones or something, and I got mad and said, I'll have fucking Beware Mouse as my co-host. And he's like, then I won't be here. And I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are to be going around telling Bones that he can't talk to Sancho when he's drunk after all the shit that you did? You're cheating on your fucking wife. You got retarded fucking kids. And you're going to fucking come around here telling other people how to live their fucking life. And then he pretended to blow his head off. Allegedly.
That was awesome. But you knew it was fake.
Of course I knew it was fake. People were sending me fucking immediately. So I got 15, 20 texts. People are like, oh, I'm like, dude, that's fake. He talked to me about that on Discord a couple days ago. People were losing their minds.
I thought you didn't go on Discord, Ted.
The script.
I went on Discord because people started acting weird when Bird and Bones started hanging around with what was that S lady's name? Her name started with an S. Steph.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they were all hanging out on Discord and porn bombing everybody. And then they started acting like a little bit like they don't need me and like they're doing me a favor by going on my show. And so I'm like, where are these guys getting this new attitude from? Because they know very well that I don't even care about going live. I'll just go live my life. So they're obviously got somebody talking in their ear.
Yeah.
And they introduced me to Steph, and we're like, oh, and then Steph's like, oh, and acting all like enamored with me. Like, oh, 10th man, you're so great. You're the guy. You're the next thing, right? And I'm like, yep. And I just played along with the whole fucking thing. Went in, got on their Discords, fucking found out about Fix's fucking porn bomb room and all this shit. And then I found out everything these motherfuckers were up to doing, and I fucking exposed it all. Because if you want to fucking try to troll me, I will rewrite the book on trolling. If you want to hang out and be cool, we'll be friends like I am up on here. Got no problem with you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about you. But if you want to start wasting my time and playing me, I will destroy myself to destroy you.
And sometimes that's the way it has to go down. I've been there many times.
Let's rock and roll, motherfucker. I ain't got shit to lose. Let's play.
Like when We the People parent were.
Hang on 1 second, 10th.
Sorry.
Patriot had defense for yeah. He goes 10th man. Do you remember the kennel?
The Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel, and was found.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
The fake Colonel. The one that got up for a pack of cigarettes. Man, when I saw that shit, I did a video. I was like, I couldn't fucking believe it. And nobody on her panel even reacted. They're like, huh? What?
Joe
Like,
Cool was up there.
Look what Petey wrote.
Yeah.
But salty, seriously. Doesn't that make it almost justifiable if you're that low in your life and sad and despicable of a person that you're willing to fake being disabled to get a few bucks? Doesn't that make you almost disabled anyway, even if it is just like self-esteem issue?
Mentally in the mind that would make you disabled. But the worst part about it, and everybody knew about this, but a lot of people didn't really touch on it until much later, was the stolen valor aspect. That was the worst.
I get it. But this is the thing, Salty, is I've been disabled since 1986. I had a staph infection in my left knee. I almost lost my leg. I spent 4 months in the Children's Hospital in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm in medical journals, right? Because I was the first person that they ever saved their leg with this type of staph infection, right? So I have been disabled since 1986, and I don't use a cane on purpose because my uncle always told me, because he was disabled, that if you use a cane or anything like that you're gonna not use your leg as much. You're gonna become worse over the years, right? So
you're gonna favor using the cane instead of your leg and pushing through it.
So I live my life as if I'm not disabled. Right, but I am. But to actually get in a wheelchair and say, "Give me some money," I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying like I was saying earlier when I first came up here, it's disgusting that our government steals all of our money and uses it to kill people, so that people who aren't even disabled have to pretend to be disabled just to be able to buy some weed.
It's crazy.
That's despicable. It's sickening.
Because in Canada, I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but we have a democracy here, but we're actually a republic. America's a republic, but
I know it's a democratic republic. Yeah, I get you.
It seems like in Canada, you've got a fucking dictator like Trudeau. And I don't mean to be offensive, but I tried talking with one of my cousins who lives in Canada, right? And right when Biden was getting elected, and I was talking about that bitch from California. Oh God, I can't think of her name now, but she was Biden's underling. The black lady.
AOC.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
Okay.
I was telling her that I thought Kamala Harris was the C word, and she got all offended, like, you can't talk about her like that. Da, da, da. I'm like, whoa. I said, first of all, I live in the United States of America. B. I used the B word. I said, number 2, I can talk about whoever the F I want because it's my opinion. You live in Canada. You live in a socialist economy with a fucking dictator, not a president, not somebody who's doing good for the country.
Yeah,
He makes
you're giving them
decisions
credit
based on
just
his own.
calling them that.
Huh?
I said you're giving them credit just calling them that. Like everybody else calls them every name in the book. So
No,
He's a
you know, I
puppet.
don't
He's a
really, I
puppet
don't
is what he
really,
is.
I don't really know Trudeau. Like there was that guy Rob or whatever from Montreal, and he had a fucking brother that was doing
Rob
coke
Ford.
and
Yep,
everything else.
we know.
Rob Ford
yeah,
was the
his
fucking
brother.
rock star of Canada, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the guy was fucking banging hookers, getting drunk, doing drugs. I mean, what a great role model, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, salty, but we are all misogynists, racists, and we have unacceptable views.
Everybody, you mean the human race, right? Not just Canadians and
No,
Americans.
just anybody that disagrees with Trudeau.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you know
don't
what?
forget we're racist. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take that rap because you know what? I don't care because I'm going to still live my life the way I want to live my life. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
until
go to
you get
Canada.
caught living the way you want to live, and you're not supposed to live that way anymore because they passed a law that you're not allowed to do this and that and whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
You know, when I found out that like people like, well, not Slash because he lives in the city, but people like Jason, where they live in the outlying areas. When Trudeau said he was going to ban fucking guns,
They live on the island.
yeah, they live on the island. When he said he was going to ban guns, mainly assault rifles that people were using for hunting, I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like they're trying to do that shit
No,
here.
you mean weapons of war.
Yeah, okay.
There's a difference.
Right? And what he
There's a
means
fucking
is my
difference.
great-grandfather's World War II 303 with a six cartridge clip.
Yeah, and then they
Or
make
sorry,
it-
a six bullet cartridge.
You know, I'm going to tell you, when I lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, I had a carry conceal permit for 12 years. I carried all sorts of handguns on my carry conceal permit.
Take care, PD.
And I'm going to tell you, an armed society is a polite society. I never had a fucking
Definitely.
problem with anybody. In fact, if I was ever out and there was a disruption anywhere, I took my carry concealed gun and myself out of the equation.
Listen, I know some lunatics, all right, from these panels.
Don't
I.e.,
mention me.
yeah, I'll mention it. What is that white-haired guy? That white-haired guy from the News New England channel that pointed the gun with the laser pointer at his head. Remember that guy?
Yep.
Brian?
I
You talking
trust-
about Brian?
Yeah. I'll trust that guy with a gun before I'll trust a cop with a gun.
But, you know, the thing is we've got bad cops everywhere. We've got them in Canada. We've got them in the United States. We've got them everywhere, you know, and all it takes is somebody with a camera to film a bad cop doing something fucked up, and then it goes through the internet like wildfire. But it overshadows all the good cops, and I know there's a few good cops.
No, there's not.
I've known a few good cops in my
No,
life.
you knew them right then. They were good right then. I'm telling you. I can prove to you that there are no good cops because they get rid of any cops that are good. So
Yeah,
there
that's
are
why
no
it's a
good
lot of
cops.
cops.
There are
My
no
buddy-
good cops.
My buddy used to work for the Tribe in Arizona, and he worked there for 5 years, and so it was a dry reservation, right? And I worked in the jail system for a short time as a jailer. And so I'd see these guys come in, and they'd be fucking, it was the Wallapai Tribe in Arizona, just outside of Kingman. And they used to do what they called Wallapai love on women. They'd go off the res, they'd get like 10, 40-ounce bottles of beer, come back, drink it, give their wives Wallapai loving all over the fucking trailer, usually consisting of a black eye, broken nose, some knocked out teeth.
That's
They'd
why
go to
I've always
fucking
thought
jail.
that women should be first to be allowed to have guns for protection.
Absolutely, but again, it was a dry reservation, and they couldn't
I
stop
getcha.
the natives from drinking. And then I found out about the native government. So when I was there as a jailer, bringing people to court, right? This is how fucked up some of the First Nations tribes are, in my opinion, from my experience. So they would go out and make.
You don't really understand Canada, do you?
No. This is
He's
in
talking about America, bro. He's
America.
talking about America.
This is happening in American.
Sash,
Okay.
he's talking about America. Let's hold it,
So,
please.
so basically,
No, I
they would
understand.
nominate people to be judges based on their Indian council. These people have no fucking clue what they're doing. And then it was us, the people that worked in the jails, that had to fucking intake all these prisoners and make sure they weren't doing stupid shit. And it was like a babysitting job. I
Right,
hated
and so listen, Salty. I didn't know that you. I heard so you were a security guard or something, but I don't know you very well. But so do you agree? Listen, I've done too much research, and I don't want to get into that right now. But I believe the only way to fix society, there's like certain things we have to do, like any public servant can, like any elected official, can only make minimum wage. So even if they have stocks and stuff like that, like if they already have an income above minimum wage where they're elected, then they don't even get paid, right? If they already make enough off stocks, like if you're Donald Trump, like how he didn't accept a salary, right?
Yep.
Then you don't even get paid, right? That's one way. But another way is indentured servitude. Bring back indentured servitude. There should be no more of this. You go to jail for raping a bunch of kids. Like, because me and my husband have had this argument for a real long time. We talked about the death penalty up here earlier, and you can't allow the death penalty because then the government will use it to kill their political rivals. So the only answer is indentured servitude, where if you rob the local corner store, you now are their servant for a certain amount of years, say 5 years. You kill somebody, you are the servant, the indentured servant of that family now for the rest of your life because you murdered somebody.
But here's the thing. So as far as the robbing in the store, I can see, but indentured servitude for murdering a family member, I don't see that going well because the family member is going to want you fucking dead.
Oh well, then that's what happens. You know, you have to make rules about how they have to.
I'm kind of like old school Bible. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I know,
but you can't trust people though. That's the problem, right? So you'd have to make it so that there's laws that they're not allowed. They don't have. I mean, it's not like you're going to force the. So you don't be their servant. They refuse you, and then you have to go become someone else's servant. You become a ward of the state, and that's just the way it is.
Speaking of that, I got a fucking YouTube stalker. This guy's been to my house twice, and I met him in 2022. His name's Cole. And this fucking guy keeps making threats to burn down churches and kill kids, but I don't see the cops in America, at least in California, doing anything to him. Now,
that's because that's what they want. They're evil.
Now he's living with this old woman, right? And he's fucking spiking her food with marijuana and shit.
No doubt.
And I'm
allegedly.
She must be happier.
No. He spiked her food with marijuana.
Allegedly, yeah, but just say allegedly, yeah.
Okay, we'll say allegedly for your discomfort level, but I have
for Jen. You're on her panel. You're on Jen's panel.
Okay, yeah, we're on Jen's panel. So allegedly. So I have screenshots of this guy talking about it at great length.
I got you.
I'm going to tell you how I got the screenshots. They were sent to me anonymously, but again, somebody had called him up, and this guy is just so fucked up. Like,
indentured servitude. He should get 20 years. 20 years indentured servitude. See, I should be Prime Minister of Canada, right? Because I don't want to hurt nobody, right? But sometimes bitches got to get got.
That's basically it. And, and I'm like, this guy's made threats to rape and kill my family members who are elderly women that I live with.
30 more years added on to the other one.
And then he's made threats to rape and kill my wife and then kill me after I was watching.
Another 10. Another 10.
So, and he's been trying to take away my Second Amendment rights for years. Hell, he took me to court last year for a $10,000 frivolous lawsuit, right? So the first time I took the summons not knowing, I was stupid.
Lawfare. That's what it's called, lawfare.
Then I went ahead and put up Ring doorbell cameras. So I went to the first court hearing, and the mediator said, "Oh, we're going to dismiss because Mr. Wood never checked in." He was standing right behind me in the waiting room, and I said, "Sorry, I got to go." He started running up and down the courtroom and the courthouse, yelling and screaming, my stalker, he's getting away." I was laughing so hard I could barely walk down the stairs to my car, to get into my car. So then he came back to have me served again. Well, after I put up my Ring doorbell cameras, they couldn't serve me because I was wise to what was going on. So they moved the hearing from June 12th, which I won. He got it rescheduled to August 3rd. He printed out a phone book full of shit off the internet. People did videos on me, everything, whatever. He went to court, uncontested and unmolested, pleading his case. And he still fucking lost. And then he started telling everybody I've got judges and cops in my pocket. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. I said, it was frivolous. I said, you had no case. He had been saying since 2019, when he came to my house the first time, that he was going to make an example of me so nobody else would troll him on the internet. He got an eviction.
But I've never seen anything you ever done that is bad enough for anybody to... How does anybody give a fuck about you? You get 12 people viewing your videos at most. Who is this? No, somebody else is pushing this guy on.
That's because YouTube's been blacklisting the shit out of me for months.
No, but I'm saying that's somebody from Discord or something that knows somebody that's getting him to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And the point is, every time the people from Discord fuck with me, like as in the case with a certain woman, we won't name her name, I had a special nickname for her. And I'm not going to name it here because I'm on Jen's panel. But if you know, you know. Okay, I did an investigative report that came out back in the day. It had to do with a particular incident that took 2 people's lives, unfortunately, her daughter and her granddaughter. And I put out this investigative report as a story. She tried to have it removed for sexuality, nudity, and all that. Back in the day, YouTube said, no, that's a no-go. This is a public story. He has every right to talk about it. He presided over the facts of the actual case and the report. And then I added my opinion. And she's still mad about that. But every time the people from Discord decided to take a fight to me, they always lost. I always ended up on top. I didn't expect for that to happen, but that's because they, for years, unmercifully trolled me and tried to do all their manipulation with me, and now they can't control me and they don't like it.
Well, what's weird is how come these people pay attention to you, but I attacked all of them and they just haven't even bothered me at all.
I don't know. They haven't attacked me for quite a while.
Probably because you don't react like Rebel.
Yeah, well,
no, you know what it is? What it is because they all just want me to leave them alone, which I am. All I am is a truth teller. I only tell the truth, right? And that's what everybody hates about me, is because I tell only the truth.
I try to tell only the truth, but I also have my opinion.
No, I don't even have an opinion. I literally don't give a fuck.
Well, as enlightening as this has been, I still got ready to go to work. So, Jen, thanks for having me up on panel.
I just got off work. I'm 3 beer deep.
Test man, we'll talk some more at great length. Thank you for reaching out and giving an olive branch. I appreciate it. I'm going to make the most of it.
I'll pray for you.
You can pray for me. I don't think
it'll have any olives on it.
I like green olives with the red maraschino pips, but as long as they're pips. But, I have been working security for 27 years, but in my past, I have worked as a jailer for an Indian jail, and I worked at the Grand Canyon for the Indian tribe as a security officer, and every time I worked for the Indians, they were just so fucking racist that I just
Are you indigenous?
No, I'm a white man. I glow in the dark, fucker.
Yeah, no, I've always gotten along. I get along the best with natives and Newfoundlanders. Anybody else, I really could take them or leave them.
Well, yeah, I'm a take it or leave it type of person. Either you like the salty ran or you don't. There's really no in between.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're not native or a Newfie, so I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, fine. I feel the same way.
And that's why we get along.
Yep. And you know, opinions vary, just like assholes.
I am a little mad at you for kicking me off your panel when I was arguing with Houston when he took my channel down, when I exposed his video that Teresa gave me from BitChute of when the cops tricked him into coming in for the interview about his kids. Listen, I don't know about this shit. I'm just the news guy. All I did was play a video that he made the fucking video.
Who was that?
Houston. That's why my remember when I was on your channel.
Yeah.
And I had been taken down
and shit, right?
Sorry, one more time.
That was the interview where he said he was hunting Nazis and shit.
Yeah, it was fucked up shit.
Yeah, and you know what was really fucked up? And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what anyone says.
Hey, all.
You know what was really fucked up is that Teresa had a sexual relationship with David for years.
Well, she denies it, but yeah, you know how that goes.
What the fuck did I just come into?
Hey, but Salty, just before you go, have you ever seen the video that I played like about 2.5 years ago, right before I stopped doing shows mostly, where they played the 911 call from Teresa when she called, allegedly, right? Sounded like her. We can't prove it was her that called the police to report the fire at her children's house.
Oh no, that was actually a neighbor, believe it or not. It sounded just like her.
I don't know. All right, allegedly. And then also we played the video of when Houston watched the guy drown with the cops in the canal.
That was fucked up. I remember being in Discord and I watched that. I'm like, that was fucked up. Like, he could have thrown him a branch, something. Like,
I know, man. How come you can't tie some motherfucking clothes together, couple jackets, and pull the guy out the canal? They all just stood there and watched the man drown. I couldn't even believe it.
That was just the craziest fucking shit I'd ever seen. I'm like,
it made me lose faith in humanity.
And that's why. All right, guys, thanks. I'm gonna go. I got to get ready for work. Have a nice day.
Later, man.
You too, Salty. Be careful.
See ya.
So, guys, would you, if you guys all saw a guy drowning in a canal that was maybe like 20 feet deep and 15 to 25 feet wide, wouldn't you think maybe you should all take off your pants and shirts and tie them together to pull them out of the water rather than watch them drown?
You're gonna jump in or something.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
So what's up, guys?
Listen, it would have took three people on the human chain could have reached him.
Well, that's just as bad as that one guy. What was it? Last week or the week before? There was a guy that was freaking lunatic going around stabbing these teenagers out in a creek of lake. They were all going to go.
Yep.
So
I never heard about it, but I don't doubt it.
What?
Yeah, that was fucking fucked up.
So what's up, guys?
Not much.
Is Sancho done?
I don't know.
Is that Bones?
No, that's me. Crazy. Knuckins' son.
Sounded like Bones.
I'm on the outskirts, so I shut off Uber for a minute so I can get back into Pittsburgh.
But what was I gonna say? Down here, which is weird, Oklahoma, we're allowed to have guns. We're allowed to carry them. But if you go hunting, you can only hunt with a bow and arrow. The bow and arrows. Seriously.
What the fuck is
You're
that?
allowed
What do you
to carry
mean?
your guns and stuff, but to go, like, if you're going hunting for deers or whatever, you turn around, you have to use an actual bow and arrow to do your hunting.
So you're allowed to shoot people with guns, but not animals.
Yeah,
right.
That's
Right.
basically-
Yeah, Pennsylvania is not like that. Pennsylvania, you can hunt with guns.
Pennsylvania, you got to have a concealed license to carry. Down here, you don't.
Yeah, but you don't need a license to open carry.
Yes, you do in Pennsylvania. I remember, Brody. I lived there all my life.
I don't think so
went
now.
right in-
I think they just changed it.
Well, what they did was, I have my 22 now. If you were going to be on the marijuana card, they wouldn't take away that right of you not having a gun because they consider drugs and guns don't mix together.
Nonsense. I'm less likely to shoot you if I'm drunk or high.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it ain't like you're drinking alcohol.
The way I grew up, as soon as you pick up the booze, the guns go away.
Yep. You get locked up away from and out of kids or somebody else's sights.
Nah, man, I had guns around. That's the weird thing is from the time I was able to walk until I was 20-something years old and the laws changed in Canada, I had guns right there. And I was a gay boy who was attacked and beaten up many, many times for being gay. And never one time did I ever even consider taking my family's hunting weapons and causing a catastrophe. Never one time. Now, I'm not saying that there haven't been points in my life since then when I thought back and said, I probably should have done that. But even now, thinking back, I would never have done something like that. Never even thought about it when I was a kid and had access to guns on a daily basis. Many, many guns. So
I came up because I heard the conversation about Pennsylvania. I'm going to put up some of these nests. One, you can have an open concealed weapon in Pennsylvania. Yes, you can. Now they have changed the law. Josh Shapiro. You can also have a marijuana card. Yes, we have dispensaries too. So you can actually have that too.
Oh, did they change it? Wow.
Thank you very much. Way less annoying Cindy Renee. Nice to meet you.
Oh, fuck you.
I said you're way less annoying.
Fuck you. I don't know.
You just sound like her. Listen, and it's not no shade. Baby girl.
Don't call me baby girl. I don't care. I don't know him like that. Don't call me baby girl.
No. It's a callback. It's a callback in comedy to the congressional the congressional eyelashes blow up in Congress, and then the girl started calling her baby girl.
Okay, that shit was hilarious. I'm just gonna let you know that was fucking hilarious. I just watched that shit.
And she started going, "Baby girl, what if your butch, but your big old butch body and your bleach blonde hair?" Oh my God, it's Love and Hip Hop Congress edition. It's beautiful.
It was weird. It's
beautiful. They've taken YouTube drama panels and put it in Congress. It's great.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, that's why you guys need me in there. I need to be emperor of the world because I'm king of motherfucking YouTube, right? So you put me in there and I'll show them what trolling's really about. I'll go in there drunk.
Hell, you could put them in their goddamn place before they even
Let's rock.
It. I mean, they'd be spinning their heads because they wouldn't think how much you actually really know.
Listen, I'm the ultimate slut, right? So, did you guys all hear about when that the congressional aide or something like that, or he was a new congressman there almost a year ago, and he was like 23, 25 or something like that. He was young. He was a short little guy. He was kind of stocky. He was kind of cute. He was kind of cute looking guy. And he was fucking the other dude in Congress or in the Senate here chamber or something like that. And he had a big, massive, like 8 to 9 inch penis, like probably like 7, 8 inches thick. And he was fucking he was ram fucking that guy right in the Congress. And man, that boy had a beautiful penis.
They said you can hear him moaning in the Congress. Yeah, I heard that one.
His penis was beautiful.
They said you can hear him moaning in the Congress. After having their session, he's literally doing the guy, and you can hear the guy. Yeah, you can actually hear the guy. I mean, sing.
Yeah, your mic right now is fucking horrible. We can barely even
You're
understand what you're saying.
A little bit, sis. Just a little bit.
Huh?
Your mic?
Staticking a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay, I said you can hear them in Congress going back and forth at each other, you know, doing the do while they're in session, and everybody.
That's kind of hot. If they're young and hot like that dude.
Yeah, well, you're in session, so that's kind of creepy.
What?
It is. It is kind of creepy.
What is?
If they're in session, which means they're in session where everybody's there.
That's because they're Satanists. What do Satanists do while they're committing atrocities and murdering people? They also have sex. These people are devil worshiper, Satanist monsters. Listen, that Michael guy that was the Speaker of Congress or whatever, some kind of committee, the guy with the glasses looks like a nerd, right?
Yeah.
I watched him for the past 5 or 6 years sit up there and somebody got to mute. It's feeding back real bad. But Michael something, right? And he was going at Facebook and he was going at the FBI, Mueller, everybody is flipping out on them. You guys are horrible monsters for all the things you're doing. And then when it came up for him to decide whether or not the FISA applications for them to do warrantless spying on everybody in the world, when he came out and had to make that decision, he said, if they showed you what they showed me in the skiff, you would let them do what they want to too, which means he is not on our side. He has been turned. They blackmailed him or they threatened him. So the only person that's going to be able to fix this is me, because I don't care if I die. Put me in there to get rid of the bad people, or else we're fucked.
Well, if you want to go back, I'm not trying to be gross, but if you want to go back like a lot of years, let's see, I was about maybe 12 years old when that one senator, he got caught. He was exposed to embezzling money and everything else. His first name was Bud. He ended up on national TV hurting himself, offing himself.
I remember that, yep. And he was probably, you know what? He probably didn't do any of that stuff. They probably set him up.
They found out some years later that Ted was right. He did not do all of them stuff, and it would find out to be that it was the other side that was doing that. And they set him up.
Whoever is pointing fingers is the one that is doing. They always accuse you of the crimes that they commit.
Yep. If you don't go along with them, be sure enough they'll try to get you out or have you done.
Listen, when I knew that everything was fucked, I was about 20, 21 years old. And a computer sciences professor and political sciences professor, he was both, somewhere in Canada, got arrested because on his laptop, they found child porn. And I said, hold on. I'm a technologist, right? I've been in the technology field since the early 90s. I know a lot about technology. You're telling me that a professor of computer sciences didn't have the ability to hide the supposed illicit materials anywhere else except for on his laptop, where it could be found on his work laptop, right? So that's when I knew that a large majority of the people that I believe that 80+% of the people in jail in North America were wrongly convicted.
Yeah.
Brody.
Brody will be back. He went in that zone. He's driving down that road where it freezes him.
Oh.
No, I was in my other app.
So let's talk about math for a second here, right? So,
but
how big is a picture that's taken on your phone in like the year 2010? 2 megabyte, right? So if you were going to have a bunch of illicit material, why wouldn't you have that on a few CDs that could be burned in 5 seconds rather than on a hard drive on a laptop?
Well, at the
What's that?
time when the phones were coming out with you could do pictures, they didn't have that yet. You can transfer stuff over to CD from the phone.
Oh no! We did no. We've had CD burn. I had a CD burn. I had a DVD burner in the year 2000.
Yeah, they call it CD-ROMs. They had CD-ROMs.
Right? So this is my point. Is my husband not only watches a lot of those like Little People of Atlanta or whatever and Teen Mom, but he also watches a lot of crime scene documentaries, and I don't think that most people are actually aware of how many sick monsters there are throughout history. I specifically watched a documentary, probably an hour to 2 hours long, there back around Christmas time, about a cop in America from the 60s, possibly early 70s, up until the late 90s, over a 36-year period, that was a serial rapist. And every time that any type of accusation started coming out, he just moved to a different department. This went on for 36 years, and he had committed sexual assault and murder on somewhere close to like 36 different women over this period.
Holy crap.
You have no idea. Like, I've considered making a crime scene a crime documentary series on my channel because I've seen some stuff. We stopped watching a specific show that's on Tubi there a couple months ago, where it was like the worst criminals of history, or I don't remember what it was called, but it was
that.
So we stopped watching at like episode 4 because they were showing all of the actual crime scene photos. And my husband likes every crime scene show. Like he's seen every single episode of Forensic Files that ever was made, right? But this show, on episode 4, I think it was, they showed us a whole bunch of baby skeletons where this guy was doing the stuff that was really bad.
Okay.
And when they showed the baby skeletons, we shut it off and we never watched that show ever again.
I don't blame that. I've been watching when I stopped watching.
I couldn't do it. I'm like, whoa. Are they really showing fucking baby skeletons?
That is a trigger for me or anything.
Oh, it fucked me up, bro. You know what also fucked me up? I made a show about it about 2 years ago where I just found it kind of weird because I remember when I talked to those predator catcher guys. I interviewed them, as Sancho brought up one time. And they said how they hide stuff in media without you knowing. And then I put up in the description the number of channel, and I watched this show, Forensic Files, where they actually showed a home video of a baby completely naked having its diaper changed. And I'm like, okay, why specifically did they have to show that?
There's no
Like, it just didn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense how they had to show the full nude baby for no reason other than just showing it.
Hell, they didn't have to do that.
And that's when I was like, those predator catcher guys were right. Just, I don't pay attention to this shit. If somebody brings it to my attention, then, you know, I know what's going on. Some
Right.
people there a couple of years ago.
You look into it too.
Sorry,
You
go
look
ahead.
into it too. I said you look into it too.
Well, I don't know until I see it. So, like, for instance, I remember a couple of years ago that Sweeties or something kind of Netflix thing. I don't remember what it's called now. Where it's a bunch of young girls in their adolescence.
They call them cuties. You just call
Cuties,
them
right. But last year, I went and watched that movie because I'm like, I guess I gotta watch it because I still can't bring myself to watch the abortion one because I watched the actual congressional hearing where she testified, the person that was with Planned Parenthood, and there's a movie about that I still can't watch. But so I said, okay, I'm gonna watch Sweeties or Cuties, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're kind of scantily clad. You know, they're wearing somewhat, you know, tight clothing and stuff. A little bit revealing. And I'm watching, and then they're doing a dance where they're trying out for like you know, America's Got Talent as a dance troupe or something like that. And then one of the girls tried to like come on to her cousin or her uncle or something. And I'm like, okay. And then the movie ended. And I was like, hold on. This didn't even seem sexually explicit at all. They made a huge deal out of that Cuties movie. And if you watch it, there was nothing creepy about that movie like they tried to make out.
Yeah. I saw
It was
bits and
weird.
pieces of it. I saw bits and pieces of it. But if you like to hang out, you're more than welcome to. It's like at 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Shut it down.
We can all talk in the back if we want to. So,
Shut it down.
Yeah, I'm going to shut it down. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Everybody in chat and everyone. Be safe. And always be aware.
Go fuck yourselves.
Good night. As I always tell everybody, good night. Be kind to everybody. Love everybody. And tell people, be kind to people because you don't know if it's there tomorrow.
Nice seeing you, Danny. I'm going to go see if Sancho, if I can troll them motherfuckers. Peace out.
All
right.
right.
Have a good one, people.
Good night.
Yep. All right, here we go. Music time intro.